Welcome one, welcome all. We're on to part 3, technically, but part 2 of this particular... Oh, we need to fix mods. That's actually a nice little feature, that it recognizes which mods were active within the save file, and says, hey, by the way, you need to reactivate these for this particular playthrough. Amplitude does a lot of stuff really well. Unfortunately, there's one thing that's really difficult in any 4X strategy game, and that's getting AI to work either realistically or smartly. I mean, I haven't noticed it be that bad in Endless Space 2, to be honest, but I haven't gotten into late game very often, because I've just been playing a ton of other stuff. And previous Amplitude games took quite a few patches to get the AI to be in a good place. But let's see where we're at now. You can see we have these white systems are ours. Red systems are places that we're in Cold War with, or worse. And we're kind of considering this entire batch in the south here to be necessary to destroy. So, to that end, I need to get past Magraz and over to Andromeda ASAP. We don't know how to colonize lava planets yet. We can do ash. So we could do the 2 ash planets and the Mediterranean planets. We don't even need to go all the way to lava. This is going to be a fantastic shipyard because of all the production. But it's going to take a while to build it up. So let's consider not getting maximized exploitation. What else do we get from this? You can convert into money. That's actually still pretty good. It's going to take us 7 turns, though. Let's reset all of our exploitations here. Let's just clear everything out. Dang it. Right-click always sends you back. I forgot about that. So we're clearing everything out. So maximize exploitation is pretty good, but that requires you to build this. It costs 1,000 to build. It's not that worthwhile, so let's skip that. Is there anything that's much less expensive? We can get resource generation on strategic resources. That's kind of nice. This is just plus 20 per planet. Again, though, it's 1,000 production to build, so it takes so long. We don't have that kind of time. We need to start a war soon. So I think we're not going to be able to get any more good production things. What about this one right here? It's only 280, and it gives us bonuses on planets with strategic deposits. And plus 1 on all their planet. Those are per person bonuses. Let's see what kind of strategic bonus... okay, so this actually has strategic bonuses, so that'll help that one. Where are the other places we have strategic resources? Well, that one does, but they're taking it over because they're jerks. We don't have any on our home world. We have one... I'm sorry, this is Ying. Ying is our home world. We do have one there. We have one here, but neither of those are exploited right now because we don't have those planets. So we only would benefit in 2 places by that. But, you know, maybe that's enough. Because that's a fairly quick thing, and actually would let us exploit Hyperium, which we need. We already determined that we can get it over here. Where is it, actually? Oh, there it is. It's actually on this world. So yes, we do absolutely want that one. That's number 1, so we can start getting Hyperium. That's important to the war effort. I think getting these ship upgrades could be very valuable. It lets us build extra modules on those types of ships. This gives us extra manpower capacity if we build it. This allows us to convert food directly into manpower if we need to. Now, these ships are much more expensive to build, but they do seem like they'd be nice. But I think before we worry too much about that, we can't actually research those. We need to research something else in this tree here. So which of these? Barren colonization, would that help us? I don't think so. A unique improvement that gives... Now that's a fantastic one, because if you have a single system with a lot of people, this can give you a lot of output. But it's not feasible in our limited timeline right now. We can unlock new heroes, which could actually be very valuable because we need to have our fleets led by more heroes. And I think that's where we need to go. Botanical scanning, that's good. So, after that, we go here. That unlocks this next tier once it's available. And we can get the bigger ships. But before we get the bigger ships, let's consider. We were thinking about getting advanced fusion power earlier, because we definitely have a lot of titanium. We're gonna get some Hyperium, but we've got a stockpile of titanium, so using that first would be probably beneficial. And then we could also use the titanium on these defense module, because remember, we have a pretty good energy defense module, but we don't have a great projectile defense module. So let's look at getting those two. And then we'll come back here and get the upgrades for those ships. No, you know what? Let's get the upgrades first, which we can't queue up until that other one's done. So now we'll just leave it at where it's at. In the meantime, we're going to absorb some of these. I'm trying to remember exactly what the quests were. This one wants me to reach 11 population, excluding my main population. So that shouldn't be an issue when we adopt one of these other systems. Reach 70 happiness and empire, maintain it for 10 turns. Where are we at with that now? 68%. So we're working towards that. And I think we decided that Ziyu here was researching infinite supermarkets, and that's going to get us towards that goal. Alright. I think we're ready to go. I'm streaming as League of Legends. Well, that's definitely wrong. You caught me. I forgot to update that in YouTube. Alright. So, now did we get above 70? We're at 67. It got worse. Didn't this just finish infinite supermarkets? Yeah, but we used a colony ship, and apparently that has angered some people here. That's not good. The acid rain is still not making people very happy. Alright, well, once we colonize this, we'll be able to move some population over there that won't be as unhappy anymore. One would hope. Ooh. We can splice the genes of the remnant, making all of our Horatio gain bonus production and dust. If we do that... Yeah, I think we got to do that. Because it'll make the remnant go away. There goes our remnant population. It's gone. We've spliced their genes by converting them into a slurry and then eating them, apparently. Or something to that effect. Meanwhile, our hope, our desperate hope, is that we can get past this. We don't... The planet's already colonized. But it's Cold War. I can slip past him in the dark. Oh no, we actually don't even have to split past him. We have the ability to jump right across that gap. Fantastic. Now, down here somewhere... oh. I forgot I told my ship to go way over there to try to finish exploring this system here. Alright. What do we got? The latest survey is ecologists are going to come back as the main political party. And that'll actually make everybody happy if I do that proper. We got more titanium on Ziyu. That's fantastic. Considering what we've just researched, gives the system bonus production based on strategic resources. So that's going to be added right now. And I think, is it... oh, it's Interplanetary Transport Network. We're definitely going to make that next on all the places that do have any kind of... there we go. Titanium and Hyperium. So they'll be ready for the war effort. We might want sustainable farms. Level 2, that we determined is going to give us influence on planets. We want to build that in a place that has a high population, which I think is our capital. Yeah. Ukta actually has the highest population. No, Ying does, but Ukta has a high population too. Interesting. I mean, we want to build it in every place anyway, but... it's interesting that this is growing in 3 turns. I wonder what our capital's growing at. Do we have enough to get that? No, we don't have enough now, but we're making more of it. Alright. New minor civilization discovered. Show me. They're all over the center of the galaxy. You see this? Let's see if we can't get them to help us out as well. Wow, our manpower production is not as high as I'd want it to be. We should have that full reserve going right now, but we did build quite a few ships. So I guess what we could consider is other military techs that give us manpower conversion. Like building these bunkers gives you a higher capacity, but that doesn't give you faster actual manpower. This does, though. These two. So that's still on the docket. Because those will help us in 2 ways. It'll help our fleet and it'll help us recruit more people. Uh-oh. Where's this happening? Oh, way over here. Our poor scout. Our scout has to retreat, and he's got full health, so he'll be able to get out of there. Retreat reduces your health by, I think, 60%? How is the game compared to Stellaris? It's a different experience, and there's a lot of benefits I like in Stellaris. I really like the diplomacy system in Stellaris. And I really like the diplomacy system in this one for different reasons. We did not receive that particular deed. I feel like even though Stellaris has those really interesting quest chains, in this one the quest chains feel like they're built into the narrative a lot better. This feels like it tells a story better than Stellaris does. Stellaris feels like it's a more mechanically solid game in some senses. But you know what? I don't know. I think this might be pulling ahead in my estimation. Alright, so Remmer, we can't put anything there. We could get magnetic planets with anomalies. That won't help us here, not much. We don't... we do have luxury resources, so this will give us even more happiness here. We could also build the academy, which we do need to be building somewhere. So why not here? Or we could build a specialization. None of those specializations really help us right now. But we do need the academy eventually, so we might as well build it here since we have nothing else we really need to be building in Remmer. And this fleet is finally complete, so we're going to use it to take on the final pirate base that we know of right down here. How's the learning curve? So that's one of the problems. I think Stellaris is a lot more straightforward. All the tooltips are fairly helpful. However, technology stage unlocked, movement bonus. Everybody moves faster, civilian ships, and we get an extra law slot everywhere except, of course, our type of law, our type of government. So the problem is this is a game designed by French designers, and it has some issues sometimes with translation. Like a lot of the bonuses you'll see, at least this is the original, it's just slightly different than how I would word it if I was writing it in English. Like +2 influence per person on planets where ecstatic. I don't know, maybe that's just a convenience in that situation. But in the original Endless Space, there were a lot of things like, plus blah 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 on Empire. Like they use shorthand that is able to be parsed, but it's not, doesn't feel natural. However, it's definitely gotten better, and I'd say the only thing that's really kind of unclear to me at this point is exactly how the invasion combat works, the ground combat. I think that's the only thing, to be honest, that's troubling me. Let's see, we have the ability to start building more military ships here, basically. There aren't any strategic resources here. Yeah, we don't have anything to build. That's interesting. Huh. And this system doesn't have a very high population. Oh, actually, it doesn't have any population. Because this is the one that used to have the remnant on it. Well then, 16.2. This is 26. Okay, let's leave it on the gas giant then. Somehow we populated it without knowing how. And I guess we'll build a honeycomb scope because... Oh, wait, how much does that have upkeep? I don't want to pay for upkeep. Let me look out here. That's in Sabel. Maybe we start by building another fleet here. We'll build those 3 and just leave them there. And if we can get bigger, better ships later, that's great. Meanwhile, the capital doesn't know what it's doing. We have planets with anomalies here, yeah? No. None that we're on. So magnetic field generators, still not helpful. Not as helpful as its name would imply. Let's get infinite supermarkets on the capital. That'll help us towards that other quest goal that we have. Now, this is where we wanted to queue up these 2 technologies here to get ourselves more upgraded versions of the small ships. And then we want to get advanced fusion power titanium, electroplating, and extra 3 command points could allow us to have much bigger fleets. That's probably better than just getting bigger ships. So those are the 5 we're going for. So that means in 24 turns, theoretically, we'll be ready for this war situation. So we started the academy somewhere. In fact, you know what? Where did we start the academy? We started on Remmer. We don't actually care too much about where it's going. Let's put big data shipyards here. We'll start the academy here instead of building the fleets before they're improved. Let's let that system just sit there churning away at the academy for a while. The invasion combat, it wasn't clear to me at all. None of the tooltips made it very clear exactly what your limit is at any given time. Like, it'll say you have 600 of 600, but what it's not telling you is you have 100 still in reserve, and doesn't show you that anywhere. And who's going to get reinforcements and who doesn't, it's per turn. It's like, it just wasn't clear to me. So, I'd say the tooltips in that area are much weaker than they are in the rest of the game. Let's see. We could get more science, which could be very valuable here. We also want big data systems because we're going to need to build ships everywhere. Now, this is a ship on the front lines. We definitely want honeycomb scope to get ourselves better vision around this area. And planets with anomalies. That's pretty much everything in this system. So yeah, that's 3 things that'll help us get science faster, which may mean we have less than 24 turns to go. Somebody's discovered the Academy in the Regulus system. Where is it? Way over there. Oh, I've discovered the Academy in the Regulus system. It's orbiting a destroyed planet. Look at that. It's beautiful. It also looks inhospitable, but, you know. Ooh, a huge ash planet. Yeah, but it says 600 of 600, but I have 700 troops on the ships that are orbiting. So there's definitely 100 in reserve, which it's not showing you. 600 is the maximum limit that I could invade with because of my technology, but it doesn't explain that anywhere. I had to figure that out on my own, just by reading some of the technologies and things like that. So that's my complaint. As I think I understand it now, but I'm not 100% sure because it's still not very clear in how it's presenting that information. It doesn't tell me what the 600 is. My estimation is that it is specifically... Now we don't know what to build here. Yeah, we can give happiness to them, guys. Is that the 600 is how many you're allowed to convert into an invasion. Because there is a limit. You can't go too far. Now, I'm going to create a fleet here and send it after these pirates. Yeah, I had like... is it like Masters of Orion? I mean, it is in the sense that it's a Space 4X. Alright, we finally got over here, the Andromeda system. The jewel of our empire, which is way out on the fringe of our empire, unfortunately. We're going to colonize it now. And I want to boost this sucker in every way possible. I want this thing filled up as fast as possible. So we can't boost this yet, but we'll definitely boost it with money, and we'll boost it with freehold fanfare when it's available. And I'm going to save up as much money as I possibly can to just buy buildings on this, just speed it up. So we're pretty sure ecologists are going to win, and the ecologists don't give us great laws, but they're going to become more entrenched, so that'll help, I think. We would get this one by default, which is bonus food. Anything with anomalies, actually, is very good for this, and we have quite a few anomalies on our planets. This one is bonus food on more planets and luxury cost for increasing the population growth rate. We don't care about that. These ones are pretty good at the end here. The production per splice population is pretty good. But yeah, we're going to go with ecologists. We're a dictatorship, so we actually dictate which political party's in charge. Problem is, if we dictate one that's not popular with the people during the election, it can result in a lot of unhappiness. But we're pretty sure ecologists, based on the most recent survey, are going to be behind us here. So the voting... Oh, there's a lot of militarists. Damn it! I really should have gone with the militarists, apparently. Ah. Oh. I wouldn't mind going with the militarists. Having them as backing me up during a war is very nice. But, I guess this is what we're going to have to deal with now. And now the benefit comes in that this Senate leader here is going to provide plus 0.5 deposit value on resource deposits. See, that's the way that's written. Isn't the way you'd see it in a Stellaris game or in a Civilization game. It would say, all resource deposits get plus 0.5 per turn, or something like that, right? I don't know if it's because they're trying to go for brevity on these tooltips, or if it's just because it's being translated, but you have to read it a couple of times to get it. Oh man, he looks, I'm determined. All right, we've got one law slot. We can put any of these in here. I'm thinking this one's great. How much is it going to cost us, though? 1 per population. I don't know how many population we got. I think that's going to go over our influence limit, to be honest. We can get bonus happiness, but at the cost of production. We definitely don't want that. Bonus science at the cost of money. 2 per person. I don't think we can afford it. We don't have the influence at the moment. Yeah, we canceled the law because that party's no longer in power. I want to get enough influence to speed this process up, but you know what? It might not be worthwhile. By the time we get to it, it's probably going to be mostly done anyway. Now, who is sending the bonus food? Is it our capital? We shouldn't have the capital sending that. No, it's ZU. Okay, it just hasn't sent any yet. So ZU is our closest area here. It's going to start sending food and colony shipments over there to make that outpost grow. So we're here at Regulus, and I guess we just got to keep exploring. We were met up with pirates when we were over there. Oh, we found the Marvos. We're going to start negotiations, but I'm not going to pay him any actual influence there. Let's check our progress on these guys here. Oops. We just protect their ship for another 10 turns and we get it. And when we get it, we might get this one as well, because we'll get a bunch more minor population faction. And we're 5 of 10 turns with 70 happiness plus. Okay, we're almost there. We've almost absorbed all 3 of those systems into our empire through peaceful annexation. Let's do this. Let's start the spin project on these guys here in order to get significantly increased empire influence production. It can be very valuable to have that. Hey, is that Desert Wolves, Nick? Yeah, the combat is sort of you pick a strategy and then you watch it unfold.
We are Riftborn. We come into your cosmos on a mission of survival.
I see that. Welcome, I suppose. Now, oh, I should have put the hero in charge, but you can only do that when they're at a planet. Meanwhile, where's my other fleet? This one. Oh, it's going straight for the pirates. It's not even going to stop anywhere, so there's no way I can give them a hero either. Alright, well, the main hero is just staying the main hero of the capital, growing the population. Ah, new event. With the elections approaching, you've begun to take note of growing support from minority parties within the government. Your aid is given you conflicting reports on the causes. Some try to argue it's a matter of policy views, age gaps, and the changing values. But the arrests of several high-profile legislators charged with spying for the enemy mean that there may be a bigger picture at stake. A group of mercenaries approaches you, spies who claim expertise in getting results without getting caught. If you hire them, and they claim they could root out the conspirators and tip the election in your favor. 40% reduced cheat costs during the election. See, here's the problem. I don't cheat during an election. I am a dictatorship. I just declare. So I don't even need to worry about this. Let's just arrest the spies and claim that I'm doing it for the good of the country. Look at that. Or empire, I guess. Gigalatus. I still don't get those pop-ups because it says your empire has gained access to without any way of showing, like, there's no Gigalatus anywhere in my empire. I didn't research anything that unlocked it. I don't know why it's telling me that. That seems to be a bug. Because it told me I had access to 2 of the luxury resources at the beginning of the game, despite the fact that they weren't on my homeworld and I couldn't see anywhere that they were. So, anyway, we got the spin projects done. We could colonize the lava planet here. It wouldn't produce as well, but we're running out of room on the Savannah planet before we start hitting unhappiness due to overcrowding. In fact, let's move this guy over here just for now. That helps us a little bit on the happiness situation. We might as well colonize that and then get the bonus to science on anomalies. That'll actually help a little. Oh, it's 8. You know what? It's too much. It costs too much. Here's what I need. I need to find a research that allows me to convert production into something. I think production into money is over here somewhere. Nope. Here? Yeah. But that's a ways away. We can't get to it. Oh no, we can get to it. I was thinking it was grayed out like that. It's... This might be better. Yeah, you know what? If we're just hurting on dust, this is what we need. But we need science more than anything else. Oh, here we go. We found the pirates. So all of our ships are designed to work at long range. We have missiles and beam weapons that work at long range. All of theirs are designed to work at medium range and a little bit at the short range. So we're going to continue using the power to the shields card. And it's put everything into the long range category. So this is kind of how these fights break down, is you can come in here and see, okay, if I use the turtle strategy, then these two both go for a short range launch. You know, full speed ahead, try to get into short range combat, which would be good if I had designed my ships for short range, if my weapons were better at short range. And then this one kind of has 1 sit back at long range and 2 go in for short range attacks. That's where it's beneficial to have ship types that apply to, you know, some are better at short, some are better at long, so that you can have different things to attack the enemy with. But in this case, we want all of them to stay at long range and boost power to the shields. I think that's going to be our best play, so they're all staying in the second tier where we try to stay at long range. Let's see how it shakes out. Oh, it's related to the okay, so you can't see a luxury resource until you meet a race who likes it? Is that what you're saying? That's interesting. So there's those dirty pirates. Here goes the first blast of missiles. Ooh, they shot down a couple of the missiles, but that guy is in trouble. He's only at 500 HP. The next blast of missiles is sure to hit him. And he is toast, I think. Yep, he's gone. Meanwhile, our ships are holding up. Shields are still holding, apparently. Oh, that ship is gone. Only 2 pirates left. Our support ship is actually taking the brunt of the enemy attack right now, which is not great. Alright, they only got 1 more ship to go. And I think we got it. And our support ship survived somehow. Decisive victory. The support ship's doing okay. They made it. They made it. Effects applied to all the ships in the theater. Okay. Oh, okay. Well, let's get the hell out of here. Oh. Well, we'll fight these guys. I don't think we need to watch it. It's only 2 of them. And actually, I don't think I wanted to get the hell out of there. I think I wanted to stay. I thought that was a scout ship I was clicking on. Instead, so see here? We've got 92% manpower on this fleet, because we lost some during the battle. So if we started to invade, we should have 92% of 700, whatever that winds up being, because we have 7 ships in this fleet. But if we actually did start the invasion, it says we have 749 of 900. Or they have 749 of 900. So they have 900 possible manpower. But it's going down every turn that we siege them. So we're not going to start the invasion yet. It's going to be a lot easier if we wait. Oh, they built a new fleet. That's not fair. Cooperative quest started. Destroy the pirate fleet. Pirates are the rarely forefront of blah blah blah. Pirates are deploying new ships and fighters and bombers. Where do we have to destroy the pirate fleet? It's there? What? Why is it right there? Well, I might have a shot at that after I deal with these other pirates. Both of my fleets are on excursions. I have nothing to spare. And it will be a while, that's for sure. Keep scouting. Meanwhile, our scout is also joined this thing here, but, I think we gotta send it in. We gotta... Oh, hang on. Solo quest started. The Living Plague Part 1. We've detected a highly damaged ship of unknown design entering our home system. The system is unresponsive to hails, and sensors have detected that the engines are in critical overload and soon self-destruct. It contains not only a dense computer containing untold secrets, but also passengers in stasis who have been infected by an unknown plague. You can only save the core or the passengers before the ship explodes. Well, as the Horatio, I think we care more about the biology of the inhabitants than we do about the computer, because we want to splice that stuff into our body. That's how we do. The wormhole things. The wormhole things. Hold on. 1 second. Just need to take my... It's getting too warm in here. I don't need my sweater on anymore. All right. I'll talk about the wormhole things in a second. First, we got to figure out 120 and 120, or 120 and 120 food. So are we near 120 production? And are we near 120 food, or... there's a... Jesus. This is going to go against us because we got damaged ships? All right, well, let's fight it out and see what happens this time. I think we're going to lose that tool. Ooh, wow, we lost 3 ships. Those guys are much stronger than they used to be. We need better weapons, guys. The pirates are beating us up now. Well, let's merge the scout in with that fleet. At least it gives a little bit of extra power. Or something. Now, we don't have much for invasion anymore. And we're not this is saying that we're not recovering any manpower per turn. Is that because we're not in friendly territory, I believe? So, we basically have to sit here and let this drain, but it's only draining at 8 per turn now because we have fewer ships. I don't think we can do this. I think we got to pull this fleet back before it gets destroyed. I think that's the only option. Actually, you know what? Let's... create the scout so that it can just go and finally map this entire system. Everybody else is going to pull back to the homeworld and see if we can refit, rearm, and maybe build another one. So anyway, we needed to check and see what our homeworld is good at producing right now. So we're definitely at 120 production. Could we get to 120 food? I mean, technically we're over 120 production, but we're not... We could build Evolved Soils. That would get us over the 120, I think. So yeah, let's do the option to save the inhabitants, because that's thematic, and it's also possible. So if that doesn't automatically trigger next turn... Oh, we have to destroy all the pirate fleets. But is it just all generic pirate fleets, including the ones that I've destroyed? It looks like it might be. It might just be all pirate fleets anywhere on the map are now getting, giving us credit towards that quest. All right, so the pirate quest has more than one objective, yeah. The wormhole thingies. You do need friendly territory. You need to drop troops off. Yeah. No, only the new ones that have bombers and fighters. The new ones that have bombers and fighters what? What is that? Pirates? How did they get to my home world? There aren't any pirate bases nearby that they could have made it there from. Unless they came from Remmer, maybe? I don't know. I remember looking at links and not being happy with what's here. Toxic planet, barren planet, ice planet, arc... Yeah, screw it. Not even going to try that. Alright. Ukda. Ukda, what are you going to do? Public-private partnerships. Yeah, let's get some science up in here. It's not great. It's only going to be plus 20. But right now we're kind of weak on science. And after that, what do we get? We get Spin Project to get some more... I mean, that's really helping us with the influence right now. Now that we actually have a significant influence income, I think I'm happy to do this. We'll pass the Green Fertility Bill law. Now, what did we gain? We gained the ability to convert... This is a system improvement that converts more of our food into manpower. And we gained the hull upgrade for, I think that's the support ship. So let's see. Yes, we now have 3 extra module slots added, which is pretty damn awesome. Especially because we've got some great modules. This one gives the fleet more movement points. I am on board with that. And you know what? This isn't really helpful, because I've had this on the ships and we haven't gotten science per destroyed command point. At least not as far as I can tell. We're going to get rid of that. It's not that much science anyway. Now this would make it pretty valuable, because it means it's a better siege ship. And this here, projectile damage increased, but only on this ship, which means it's not that great. What is this one? Additional manpower means that we could invade more easily. I don't think I want that, though. I know that there's sometimes a... there is somewhere a module that makes it so that the enemy targets this ship is more likely to target this ship. But I don't think I've unlocked it yet. So I think at this point I just need to put a few more defenses on the ship. We put this one is 35, 40, and 14. Wow, the energy defense is 114. I'm sorry, 114 to 125. And critical hit damage reduction is pretty high too. What we do need though is physical defense, which I think we're just going to get from this. Let's put 2 of those on here. So that makes us a little bit stronger on that sense. Now, we haven't unlocked the weapon improvements yet. Oh, you know what? I think you're right. I think the Protector is normally targeted higher.
Your actions deserve...
Whatever. I think you're right. I think that's actually built into its... Let's check it again. Defense plus 10% on plating and shields, and attract fire from the enemy to protect the other ships. That's exactly right. It's like a tank. And it's built into it. It's not something you have to add. There is a module that can make that a stronger sort of pull, I think, if I'm not mistaken. So, to that degree, piling on defenses is a good thing. It doesn't have a lot of slots for offensive modules, but it does have plenty of slots for defensive modules, and I like having the extra siege damage there, so that we can get down those pirates faster. Alright, so we no longer have the bonus production, but we no longer have the penalty to science either. We have more Horatio joining. This pirate base being level 4 is really freaking me out right now. How close are we here? 9 more turns plus whatever is reduced by this planet. Oh, that's going to make it instantaneous, basically, right? We only need 300? Yeah. As soon as this ship gets there, it's going to be basically done, ready to go. Did we ever look at Korana? Is that a good system? Nope, not by itself. Not easily. Okay, so we're still finding this one constellation that we're on is insanely huge. It just keeps branching out. I should have sent out probes while I was there, actually, for Lanika. Alright, so this ship... This is the ship that we're simply defending for these guys. We just defend it for another 6 turns and they join our faction. And why don't we send out some probes while we're over here? I don't know if it's going to find anything, but... Oh, we found pirate base. Okay. Alright, next turn. Ooh, there it is. We obtained the minor civilization as well as Jadonix. So that's this Polaris group here. And they have a ton of little things to research. Look at this. How many anomalies... Oh my god! That is awesome. So study all of that after you get drone networks, because it's a little faster if you have drone networks. And, ooh, wow, that's draining my income pretty significantly also. So let's get Cerebral Reality up in here too. We'll build those two and then just do nothing but study all the cool things going on in this system. That's what you got to do. Arid and Hot. We like Hot. Now, we could... The requirement is, what, 8 at this point? Splice the Calgaros. However, I think there's another one that wants me to have... I have 9 of 11 inhabitants. Okay, so this one's going to pop as soon as this one pops, which is in 5 turns. We're going to be splicing like crazy soon. Okay, we found a black hole. Fantastic. Uh-oh. Our scout, where is found more pirates. Okay, well, it's time for you to retreat again. Run away! He's now pretty weak. Rotanev. Another 5-planet system. It's a 5-planet system with a Terran at its core. Oh, but then a toxic planet. Ooh, a forest planet, though. Those are good. A tiny steppes, a huge tundra. That's a great system if it was anywhere near me. But it's really not. It's really not. Why do I even bother looking? I get all excited and then it's not feasible yet. Alright, so now we have the... Oh, these guys have actually some big guns. They must, right? This says 5 of 7. Ah, the station. This one is a big gun. It's a medium hunter. Interesting. It's got 946 and 503. I'm pretty sure that beats most of my ships. Yeah, wow, that's worth 9 of my small ships. Okay, we could build a core military around this fleet that I've been given. Thank you. And you know, the bigger my empire gets, the more I'm concerned I don't have any good defenses on my empire. So I'm going to get this research done soon to get bunkers. But this one's actually much better, right? 250 capacity is much better than 150, but it's much more expensive. And it costs the same. Like, why not just get this? I think you just want... this is just a much better defensive one than this. I guess this is only valuable if it's very early on, right? We don't want that. We want to get some... just in case we get in a two-front war, we want to build defenses on our outer planets. Anyway, we got advanced fusion already? No. For some reason, that's not been checked yet. Oh, we're getting hardened alloys so our fleets can be bigger. That's right. 2, 3... Where's 4? Oh, we're getting some... because if we build bigger fleets, we're going to need the dust to support them. We need the upkeep, so that's got to be part of the equation here. But I'm definitely grabbing high-energy magnetics so that we can defend our systems. So now that we've done all that, Intergalactic Technology Center. It's a wonder. Only one group can build it. Now, it gives percent science bonuses, so you want to build this somewhere where you have a really nice like set of cold planets that are going to have a lot of science on them. So building it here wouldn't make any sense. However, we definitely could build Glorification of the Gorgeous because we have 2 luxury resources, or 2 planets with luxury resources here. Actually, that's 10 per luxury resource. That's a plus 30 to this planet. This is ecstatic like crazy. Yeah, it is. But where's our cold system? Is this our research system? This is our research system. I want the specialization that lets me build some more production. So where's that? I think it's going to be in this tree. This is a specialization right here. Neurorobotics. And then geoindustrial is just better. Over here we have bonuses to resource production. So I think the easiest one to get is neurorobotics. So we'll add that. We'll tack that onto the end because having that extra ability to produce a few more things is pretty valuable. All right, Ying is done building that. Ukta is a major hub for our empire, holding fancy summit. The industry leaders and politicians mingle and talk business away from the scrutiny of the public eye. This year, ecological groups have organized a massive protest, condemning the summit as a secretive way to pass elitist, eco-unfriendly laws. I don't think Utka needs extra happiness. And I wouldn't mind extra industrialist political ideology. Oh, there we go. Reach 11 population, excluding main population. And we achieved this objective, so we got xenoanthropology. Ooh, that's a system improvement where we get extra influence on ecstatic and happy systems. +1 system occupied before triggering expansion disapproval. That's fantastic. These are all great. We can change our government type if we wanted to, but no, dictatorship is for the best. Oh. We learned that their homeworld was attacked by a hostile race of extraterrestrials who conquer planets, quickly strip them of their resources, and then move on. Cravers. The aliens were trying to reach a certain habitable system that would both provide a new home as well as resources to cure their plague when their ship was attacked. Although they desperately wanted to save themselves, they also concerned that if they don't deal with the hostile extraterrestrials quickly, they'll move on and destroy other planets. I didn't think that we have time for that. Where's Janus and where's Iaz? Oh, Janus is right here. I can reach Janus easy. Where's Iaz? They want me to set up an outpost in Iaz. Over here? What's Iaz got for planets? Ice, Barren. Let's do the Janus thing. I can intercept and hunt them down there, I think. Reach Janus in less than 10 turns to intercept the evil guys. That's very straightforward. And we'll get 50, yeah, okay. So, let's build some more ships, I guess. And it looks like our weapon now has the slots to add extra things. Excellent. including 2 defensive modules and an extra offensive module. Wouldn't it be a good idea to maybe put some... Oh, we do have beam weapons on them, which give them energy damage. Okay, let's look at our offensive options here. What have we unlocked? Not much. Damn, not much. Let's throw more fusion missiles, right? I can't... Oh, it's up there. Sorry. There it is. And then we have 2 slots that are only defensive. Oh, that's a defensive slash... Okay, there we go. Do we want to build it with Hyperion? It's not that much more. 35, 40, 114 versus 585, 125. The critical hit damage inflicted, though, that's really important. And it only costs 1 Hyperion, so I can't see why we wouldn't want to do that. This, however, not so good. We're not so good on the projectile defense. I think we need to use the other slot for our projectile defense. I think we're unlocking better projectile defense, are we not? If we're not, we need to do so. There it is. We are unlocking it soon. When that happens, we can probably look into different options for alternative modules. I don't think we have any antimatter. Oh, we did determine we have antimatter. Jesus, we got to put that on the docket too. There's too much to research and not enough time. Okay, so we got the pilgrims here assimilated. Fantastic. We need to splice some populations now. The Caligros are going to give us happiness everywhere. Awesome. Sorry, furry little guys. You're gone. You're gone. You're done. It's game over. So it only took 6. What's the next one going to take, though? The next one's going to take 8. 8 population. So let's boost the Harashem population growth by spending potatoes. And right now, how the Horatio doing? Look at all the bonuses Horatio have per population. That is awesome. They are really happy. Hello, Zellist. 3.0 PTU hype. Yes, I'm just playing the 3.0 beta at a very high level right now, of course. Yep, okay. Oh, he leveled up. I gotta give him a level. Hold on a second. Ying has finished doing what it needs to do. Oh, we can actually cure this negative anomaly. So let's definitely do that. We can also give it bonus... Yeah, let's give it bonus influence. And then let's consider our other options here. Start producing more fleets, right? I think we need to start it. We can't wait too much longer. And this is a 5 CP. So to add to this, we would be able to provide 2 more, but another 5. Okay. So we could add a tool. There we go. Now, actually, you know what? It's worth considering. Let's back this up a bit. We might want to make some templates that are for short, short range interception and things like that, so that these cards, we get full use out of these cards. These guys appear to be kind of awful at all ranges. Fantastic. Why would you make a ship like that? Okay. That's fine. These guys are, let's just say these guys are best at short range. That appears to be the case. So we do want to build our long-range ships to go with them. So we build the tool. There we go. So that's the 5 CP that's going to go with this fleet, and that's going to make a brand new fleet. This ship, meanwhile, is going to go chill around Ukda and get refit from there. And it's got 3. It needs a tool to go with it. That'll be 4. Let's see. And if we're getting 3 more, that'll be 10, right? So the size of our fleet can be 10. So we'll give him 1 more weapon, 4. And then I'm going to make a short-range version of the 2 that we have here. So here's the Protector. This is a short tool. A short tool. Yep, you heard me. All right. Let's find a short-range effectiveness. And then, ooh, show only squadron modules. Can't carry squadrons on this yet. Need to give this more movement points in general. And then do we just give it another? I think we give it one more reactive plating here to get better defense. Yeah, okay. So that's our short tool. And then we'll also create a short weapon. It's getting very phallic in here, I know. There we go, there's our attacker. So we can look at what our options are for short range items. This is actually a short / medium range. Maybe we make a medium range option too. Because it's the projectile weapon, or the lasers that are medium range, and projectiles are all short. Oh, but plasma beams are optimal at all ranges. That's interesting. Huh. I think we do a plasma beam and 2 laser beams. No, then we do the 2 of these here. Because even though that doesn't do a lot of damage, it at least does some energy damage. And without stopping its host weapon from firing, flak fires at incoming projectiles and squadrons. So it's nice to have some defense against squadrons as well. And then we'll put one of these on there. And then we'll put a couple of these on there. We do know we need that. Unfortunately, we also need an engine here. What do we have? It gives 4 movement points. Yeah, let's do that. So now we have the option to build some short varieties. Nope, that's not the one we want. We want to put it on Ukta. That's where the other fleet is going. So we'll give them a regular tool, then we'll give them short. There we go. So that'll be a very interesting combination there. The other thing is we should probably take a look at our strategy cards and see what options we have, what's best. I mean, revive and build is interesting. If you know you're going to lose, you should have one of these cards available. These slots get unlocked later, but Power to the Shields is the one we've been using the whole time, but it doesn't have any short range options. So for our long range ships, or medium range is pretty good. Turtle, not great. We want a combination of short and long range. Post-op analysis could give us that. But actually, we only get the top 2, and this is all we get. Well then. Maybe my short and long range combination is not the best call. Should have gone with a medium range combination. Oh well, it is what it is. We're going to get that eventually. Ah, here's another of our systems that we've just recently taken over. We'll get... Look at all of these beautiful, unknown things that could be anything. It could even be some kind of ship. Yeah, I don't think you need the Digital Deluxe version. I'm pretty sure Endless Space, like you said, the Digital Deluxe edition is just some ship skins and the soundtrack. I mean, the soundtrack is awesome, but I can also just pull up Google Play and listen to it on there because I have a YouTube Reddit subscription. Let's see. So we got the upgrade. We did know that. We were just playing around with that. All right. Next is we're going to get a much better projectile defense. Oh, we get a bunch of new battle tactics. These are the ones that we need. We need shield wall. That's perfect. That's exactly what we want to use with our new ship designs. So we'll get that very soon. I'm a little concerned that this old fleet, the one that we launched like a gajillion years ago, is not going to be up to the task of dealing with these pirates. I think I'm going to have them immediately turn and head this way for retrofitting. Capture assimilate. Yeah, we got some free influence there. The Riftborn settled on a snow-covered world that they named Vanguard, and we found it with our little... You know what? I'm just going to put him on automated Or no. Uh-oh. Oh, no! Oh, no! That's what one of our probes revealed that. Our poor little scout is about to die here. Well, fight it out and we'll gain 15 dust for your loss. Effects applied to all the ships in the theater. Oh, that's what it is. Okay. So resources gained 15 dust. Remor's done building, so maybe we need to have them start building another fleet for us. Oh no, we gotta colonize this lava planet. We're almost running out of room here. And then maybe sustainable farms to help them colonize. That doesn't seem necessary, does it? We're producing 99 food. It seems like... Yeah, but we want the extra food to refill our population right now. We need it. What's our maximum? It's 2.4 thousand. More food means more population. That's just what it means. Hang on. There was another thing I wanted to see. National Monument. Oh, that's good. They're ecstatic here. That one's just going to chill for another couple of turns. And we found some more things here. Look at how huge this... I don't understand. I just don't get it. Send out some probes. Maybe we can find the end of this stupid thing. Yeah, we found a nebula. 50% of the galaxy's been explored. That's good. And ZU doesn't know what to do right now. Well, let's colonize one of these. Oh, there's ruins here. We don't know what they are. Molten Springs is good. Meanwhile, this is where our intergalactic technology center should be. It's going to take 25 turns here. Let's try it. It would be nice. If we can't get it, we can't get it. But it would be nice. And we gained another 5 CP fleet here that's ready for conversion or addition to our empire. And where should we send that for retrofitting? Remor? I think we send it to Remor, and Remor is going to build the fleet that goes with them. First, let's take a look at their capabilities. Are they a long range? These are a medium, medium, and medium. All right, so let's give them the long range weapons and tools that they need to do well here. Oh, we're out of Hyperium. Okay, well, we'll have to come back and build them a Hyperium eventually. I wonder if Evolved Soils is a better choice than Sustainable Farms. I think it is, especially because it's much less expensive to do. So yeah, the Hyperium production is great, but it's not enough to build this fleet up. Adamantine, that's great. There it is. We finally got our... Oh my god. Everything's happening. Let's get drone networks and just pay for it to be built. Now, this is a hot planet. It's not a fertile planet. It's not a temperate planet. Those are unfortunate. But we still want to build these. And I'm going to pay to make it happen. I want this thing producing. I want this thing sustainable everything. Like, make it happen ASAP. We need more food-based production. Ugh. Oh, you know what? We can specialize them in Evolved Soils. I know it's not fertile. I don't care. I need this thing growing really fast. I do have this that I missed. Organic Purity gives us bonus manpower. But it's like every technology that you research makes future technologies more expensive. So going back for one that's kind of like meh, oh man, that's tough to do. +1 population slot, colonize ice, bonus on happiness. See, there's all kinds of things that I could be doing if I wasn't gearing up for this war. Primary terraforming. That also unlocks the pretty much the last piece of this. No, there's actually more curiosity levels. Oh, we can detect higher level curiosities, but we can only get the level 3 ones. That's interesting too. All right, can't worry about that now. Curiosities of the universe are going to have to wait. We have to fight a war against these horrific people of the...
Welcome, welcome. How can the families help?
You know, I was trying to call you mean words, and then you were nice to me. That's... welcoming? Oh, that's going to make it so much harder to conquer you. We're going to spend at least 10 seconds feeling bad about it. Alright, so we're going to disband this fleet, because, again, it used to be that when you had a fleet disband, you got more... It didn't cost you as much upkeep. It kind of looks like it shouldn't, right? When we disbanded the fleet, it's not here. It's not costing upkeep anymore, right? Let's find out. It's a local hangar, yeah. Maybe this won't update until we go forward. Right? So this is the first Striving Pilgrims. So the upkeep is 29. Yeah. Doesn't that mean that we're not paying it anymore? Let's find out. It might take a turn, but we're going to find out. 64 to 52. It got worse. We found antimatter. Team spirit battle tactic. Improves the effective morale bonus, which increases your damage when the enemy has fewer active flotillas. So let's check that out real quick. Battle tactics. 50% increase to morale effect on fleet. Okay. Just not sure I'm going to put that on there. $130 from military upkeep. I guess that being in the hangar does not reduce upkeep anymore. It did in the older games. I think it did in Endless Legend as well. Alright, it is what it is. Let's go back to Remor and order a tool, now that we have the Hyperium to do it. Did we finally find the end of this? No! No! This freaking constellation keeps going! What in the hell? And we grab that other faction. There we go. Antimatter located. Ooh. The planet of what now? Huge ash planet. Yes, yes. Large toxic. And Psychagoa? A medium monsoon planet that has a rival outpost on it. The lushly forested world was once a major center of the Endless. Oddly, it was a center of both medical research and entertainment, for it was here that the avian race called the Hisho were first modified to be more effective warriors, and then trained to provide blood sport spectacles for bored audiences. Wow! There's some harsh stuff in the backstory here. The wealth brought by the broadcast was rolled back into the research facilities and to some of the Hisho themselves. Who knows how long this media symbiosis might have gone on had a virtual attack not destroyed the infrastructure and cut the Hisho free to forge their own destiny. It's producing, let's see, 18, 2, 4, 9. I mean, that's an okay planet. I don't know what makes it so special. Okay, so we've arrived. And we don't have a very good shot. Let's watch our inevitable demise here, because their poacher is going to destroy us all. Gulp. They're trying to stay at medium range. Question is, I forgot to check and see, do the pirates... wonder what those icons mean. Bonus from some kind of morale? Maybe. Let's see what happens. Our tool is taking the brunt of it. These are, by the way, remember, our non-upgraded ships. And wow, that cruiser is too big for us here. 2 rounds and we've hardly done any damage to it. They've almost destroyed Tool. Oh, this must be shields? Or defense against something? I don't know. Alright, they've almost got Tool, but we've almost got their big ship. We might pull this out okay. Hit it. I think that's it. I think it's gone. There it is! Breaking up. Oh, we lost another... That's the Tool. It fell behind and exploded. No, that was another weapon. Another weapon's gone. So this is outside the pirate base, you can see. Alright, so we managed to destroy them, I think? One more volley? Come on. One more salvo. There it is. Oh no, we lost another one. We've only got 4 left. Ugh. It was a decisive victory, but it was a costly one. Those were our oldest technology ships. Gulp. Now, I want to go and retool all of these... retool all of these things. Because we know we have much better defensive capabilities now in the form of this. And the other thing I wanted to see... Yeah, there we go. We need to also give them 4 movement points. I don't think we did that before. So where's weapon 4? We need to do the same thing for them. Make sure that they have the better defensive deals here. Improved reactive plating. Now, we do have a slot. Instead of putting a defensive thing, we could put a support module. But what kind of support module? Projectile damage? Yeah, I mean, we're carrying a lot of it, so why not put it on there? Right? Yeah, that doesn't do a lot, though, does it? Plus 25% critical. It doesn't give us a huge amount of extra power, but it's okay. Meanwhile, we need to definitely take the Hyperium-based engine. I mean, the main thing I'm worried about now, though, is I don't have the Hyperium to make this work. I'm getting plus 5. That's pretty good, but we got to open up the market. We need to be able to buy more Hyperium. Jesus, I keep getting stuff added to that, and it's just... Somewhere along the line, we have to get better science. Plus 30 for 1,200. How long would this take to research? 4 turns. Let's get this. It'll give us the ability to actually pump up our research a little bit and speed up these other things. Okay. Meanwhile, I'm still going to be upgrading these. I know that we don't have the Hyperium to support it, but I want to be able to build the best ships we possibly can. We actually have Adamantine Scavenger. Nice. Okay, so first, let's make sure that we get the fastest ships we can. Because, man, it took a long time for our slow ships to get up there. Oops. That was this here. And then we need to definitely switch out for the Hyperium-based defenses. And this ship is pretty much all projectile, so let's give him a Titanium Enhancer. Alright, so that was short. Short weapon now is going to get the same treatment. We're going to give them... Oh, they already have the better thing there. And let's give them the better projectile defenses. Let's give it to both of them. Or we could give them offensive power. No, let's give them projectile defenses. And we have yet another fleet. Oh, this fleet is awaiting... Wow, we're at minus 98 now. This dust situation is getting out of control because of all these fleets we've acquired. Uh-oh. This is those ships that just barely survived previously. Let's... If we run away, where are they going to run away to? They got to run away to Andromeda, right? That's the closest thing. I'm hoping they run to Andromeda. They did. Okay, good. This is real bad because I can't afford all this. And we're nowhere near researching something that can help me. So, let's do that ASAP. And then... No. There we go. We have to get the money. It's imperative now. Our fleet is too big. And we don't have the specialization that can give us extra money. Is that what we were getting here? That is what we're getting here. Yeah, we're going to have a money problem for a short... Jesus, this is a... Constellation. Oh, yes! We gained the control of... Wait, that's a different constellation. Oh, because of the 3... Oh! Look at that. This constellation is only 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 stars wide, and we gained, so that these all get bonus... okay. Let's see if we can get some more dust from our minor civilization friends. The thing is, we used to get a ton of dust from these guys. Now they're costing us dust. That's a problem. What about our laws? One of these laws, I think... Brains over bucks. None of them give us money. Alright, well, we're getting dust soon. And as soon as it's built, we'll just build it everywhere. Alright, in the meantime, let's see where our fleets currently are. Because we need to still deal with these pirates and those pirates. We're not out of the woods yet. And apparently we need to get a fleet to Janus in the next couple of turns. Huh. And you know what? Is this ship any good? The one they had me protect, their prototype ship? It's just a rookie. Let's destroy it. Let's get our little 5 dust back. It's not a lot, but... It's also more than we need. And this one also came with 5 CP of fleets that we have to support now. Well, let's disband them and keep them there. Or maybe this is just the fleet that we destroy, because this is costing us 14, 7, and 6. We'll disband it for now. Ugh. That's a... Okay, we're doing a little bit better now. More adamantine found. We are rolling in strategic resources. We finally get a new hero. I think the scientists need a hero. A Guardian focuses on fleet warfare and industrial production. That might be better than a Seeker. Yeah, this is going to be our hero that fights our battles for us. We're going to put him on a fleet, and that fleet is going to be ready to take on the world. Why is this only 3 of 4 command points? Oh, that's an unknown empire, that's why. I thought that was my fleet. So this is 5 of 7. And this is 4. Why don't we just send 2 of these to meet up with this fleet, which is going to be led by my brand new hero. Which means we need to make his ship awesome. He's got a lot of basic technology on here. That's okay. We don't really need to give him a probe. We could give him projectile damage and good basic... There we go. Now, let's give him some ship-based upgrades. Bonus shield and fleet health. I think I like that one a lot. Plus 10% fleet health on fleet. Yeah, I think we want this and this. No, we only have the 1 point, so... Oh, he's already got the starting skill of plus 10% fleet. Now, the other thing is, we noticed that our hero that was governing the capital here also had a point we forgot to spend. Do we turn them into more of a fighty? I think that was our plan originally. Oh, we could actually increase... deposit value. Yeah, you know what? That could be valuable. If we're short on Hyperium, we could put him in charge of a system. And if he's also the Senate leader, that's pretty good. And since we're really short on Hyperium, I think I'm going to put him in charge over here. So now we should be getting a little bit more. 6 per turn instead of 5. That's pretty good. More pirates. Yeah, I'm not going as deeply into the mechanics in this video because I went into the mechanics really deeply in the first video. So this is more of a let's look how those are applied strategically. At the moment, though, I don't know if I'm doing great. Science from scrap battle tactic. So I got these guys to like me. They're giving me a little bit more dust. Let's continue to get them to like us a lot. Let's get more dust from these guys, too. I have no intention of actually annexing these other guys. I just need them to like me so that they give me more dust. I forgot to do this here. You know what? Let's do one more. I've got so much influence now. I actually focused on it so it can benefit me here. This should help save my dust economy. Xenotourism industry. Not helpful here at all, actually. But we can level it up and it'll help us do that. Meanwhile, xenotourism industry will be very important everywhere else to give us dust. So let's bring that to the top of every single system where it would benefit us. Yep, xenotourism. Bonus dust on luxuries. There's luxuries here. Xenotourism industry is happening. I know that you're building the great wonder of science, but xenotourism industry has to come first. Luxuries here? Yes, there are. Let's get some more xenotourism going on. We said this one doesn't have anything. No luxury resources here. Oh, okay. I don't know what that is. No luxuries here. No luxuries here. Here's some luxuries. We haven't colonized this yet, though, so it's not terribly valuable. 1, 2, 3, 4. This would be 5 dust if we build it. And we can't build it. Why can't we build it? Maybe you need to have cerebral reality first. There we go. This is the other thing we need to spread around, is that anything that's sterile definitely needs colonial exchange. More than anything else. So let's look back around and see. No sterilization here. We cannot... We need ontological rev engineering. Don't have that. Here's a fertile planet. That doesn't count, really. We do have sterile here, but this is going to be our science area, so I don't think I can afford to add a dust specialization there right now. We're looking for sterile planets. This one's sterile. How about you give us some colonial exchange instead of whatever you're doing there? Not sterile. This is our Andromeda system. This is our production system. We don't want to obstruct it with dust. Nothing here that's special. Here we do have a sterile system that we would like to probably... industrial zones, though, is actually pretty good because we can't get it. We can't build industrial zones ourselves right now. We don't have the specialization. And we need the evolved soils because this place has no food production. So, can't build any more dust here. Snow Arctic Ocean, no. Sterile, like, desert planets are some of the best places that you can get. Or Ash Planet, I guess. Some of the best places you can get dust. Enemy Reaver fleets, huh? Alright, we're going to disband this fleet. Oh no, we don't want to disband that fleet. That's the one that we need to merge with the captain here and send them over here to meet up with this fleet. Then head to Janus and try to maybe get there before it's too late for this quest. Alright, so we're getting more dust stuff coming up. But right now it's going to hit us. A series of budget cuts will happen next turn if you do not correct the situation. Yeah. So maybe... These are old options, aren't they? I am tempted to actually just get rid of these guys. They're damaged, and they're very old. It's going to cost a lot to upgrade them. What would it cost to upgrade them? 3,000 dust! 28 Hyperion... Yeah, let's just delete them, and maybe that'll give us... Oh, it gives us 1 turn reprieve. Oh boy, an undercover documentary. And selecting new productions. Yeah, Alt plus click makes it first in line. Yeah, that's very nice. Yeah, I could sell a building or two. That might help. I hate doing that, though. I hate going backwards. Makeshift, blah, blah, blah. Community live on one of the planet's biggest refuse facilities has become a loaded political issue. Why are they living in a garbage... What? Others suggest going further and monetizing these places more effectively. In essence, they advocate greater ties between industry and refuse sites. Yeah, let's enhance them. This is where I could have been very nice to have the ability to convert production into dust, which is, I think, here. Public 3D printing. The trade companies are going to help, but that's not going to help enough. This is still one turn away from really getting into range. Polaris doesn't know what to do. We finished the Colonial Exchange, and that apparently has helped, but it didn't help enough. Minus 92 is still a thing. Our system dust production overall is minus 3.2. We're losing more dust than we're making in every single system overall. Oh, that hurts to build to destroy these though. Scrapping it would give us some dust. It'll buy us a turn. I mean, I can't build that again. That's a very expensive building that I can't build. Uh-oh. Why is this suddenly happening? Why didn't it happen before? Oh boy, you need to retreat. Oh, they didn't like me there. Huh. I'm just trying to see the end of the damn rainbow, alright? Still don't know what to build in Polaris. I can't afford it. You know what? This one doesn't have any upkeep, so we'll build that. Now this fleet merges together and heads to Janus, hopefully in... Yeah, we're going to get there in 3 turns. I don't know if that's going to be in time. We're literally cutting the wire. Right down to the wire. We got some Red Sang. Diplomatic relations with the Marvolo. Marvello? Marvo? Alright, we got positive dust production. Okay. Better than nothing. These guys are about to revolt, though. Why are they so unhappy? Overcolonization to overall. There's not enough of the of my main world here. Well, not a lot of options here. I think we just need to try to get some ecologist propaganda going to make them happy. We don't have any other happiness boosting abilities here. Suppress them. We could always suppress them. It costs 10 manpower. And gives minus 20 happiness for 5 turns. I don't think that's a good thing. Now, we do have, appears to be, the capability to build trading companies, which can give you huge amounts of dust. Huge. This seems like a place that is worthy of building a trading company, but it won't actually get through. So we'll have to build it on ZU. And I'm sorry, it's still going to have to take a head in front of Intergalactic Technologies there. And even though it's going to be a big science thing, I think we're going to have to do a little bit of dust production here in order to make the trade companies work. But we need to figure out how to... nope, trade company won't work unless we have connected systems, I think. Damn. Damn. Maybe Ukta to Remor to Polaris. Yeah. Ukta to Lacerta looks like it would be a good trading company setup. So let's do that. And then we'll build the subsidiary over here. And that'll give us quite a bit of dust production across that area. That's all under our control. And as long as we never put any stuff in Orion, I think it'll always go all the way around. We still don't... Oh, no, we don't have any capacity. Harashems are close, though. Soon we'll be able to get extra food. I would like to get extra dust. Does anybody else produce extra dust? I know we already assimilated somebody that gave us dust, I think. These guys. Alright, can we probe? Let's probe. Are you freaking kidding me? This still isn't the end of this damn system. Or, constellation. Ugh. Alright. Let's colonize this Arctic planet, even though it's not going to be great. Sebille is not a great system. I kind of regret assimilating it right now. I think it's costing me a lot more money than it otherwise might. Let's just build a Xenotourism Agency. It's not a lot of money. It's +5, but it's better than nothing. Super Spuds. Alright. I think assimilating all those guys was actually the wrong play. Because I lost a ton of dust income. I gained a lot of fleets. It's actually not horrible. Oh my god. And now we got more unrest. I need this. Yeah. It costs 1,000 influence to build this. And it can only be built on a system level 4. And this requires a ton of antimatter. Well then. And we still need one more. Oh, we're building those two. Okay. Yep. I'm not certain I'll be able to stop that from rebelling against us here. I guess we just tell them to like the ecologists more until it fixes itself. Ecologist political party is in the lead. That's what you said last time, and the militarists were like, actually, guys, you should like us more. Let's get one more population of Haroshem and we can splice them again. Oh, the quest failed. Look, we're right there, you bastards. That event ended. Faction sovereignty. Oh, I've taken it over from somebody else, apparently. Alright, so we're getting a lot of dust from these miners now that I neglected for a while. I could try to get selective migration to get these guys to join us. Yep, they're coming to our planet now. Could I do that again? No, not for a while. Fund the development of this system, temporarily increasing its yields and giving you access to its faction trait. The Art of Science, minus 10% on technology cost. That's amazing. I just want to keep them as friends now. I don't want to do anything else. Using a unit population task force that will be able to use as mercenaries. That's interesting. Oh, we're not these. We need to make these guys like us more. More than the stupid Urgaz. Well, we made it to Janus in time, but the quest didn't give us credit. Well, we're at least going to get some good experience on these ships. Decisive victory. These ships gained some 15 experience. So this is going to be our primary fleet, I think, and hopefully, especially if we can get them to upgrade. Look at this. We still haven't found the damn end. This has got to be the last system, right? Look how big this stupid thing is. We have not fully discovered Muska. Lacerta is where we want to build the other system. Yeah, let's colonize this. We got a lot of adamantine and antimatter that we're not collecting because we don't know how yet. Are those on our docket to get built? Yes, 1, 2. Both of them are, but our science is just lacking. The homeworld of the such and such. Does that mean it's the freaking end? It's like, does that mean this is the last piece of this? Alright, we finished getting options to build very expensive system things. We need 8 from the Harishems. Yes, now we get more. There we go. We've finally solved our dust problem. We only had to sell one building that can't possibly be recreated anymore. Wait, it says we gained a Harishem. Ah, bingo. Plus 3 food to all of our Horatio friends. Goodbye, Harishems. It was nice knowing you. There you go. See you later. The amoeba are going to add even more food. The pilgrims will add science. Once they grow. Alright, we should actually be able to start building a subsidiary. Here we go. It's going to take 6 turns, but it's okay. As soon as it's done, our dust income will pretty significantly increase. Ooh, Andromeda was being blockaded there for a minute. So our main fleet's going to come back here. It's going to get refit. Actually, it should go down to ZU and deal with these pirates over here. We're going to refit them. Did we finally find the end of this? I think we did. Yep. We found the end of this stupid thing. Now we don't have control over it. The stupid blue guys do. The light blue. We're going to change that. You know why? Because I'm the president. The dictator, in this case. Auto-explore. Just do it. I'm tired of moving that guy around. I finally found what I wanted to find. This does look like a place where we want a lot of science to happen. Yeah, why not? We'll specialize this in exoscience stations as well. Alright, now, our last thing suggested that the ecologists were going to solve our problem by being popular. Right? Right? I don't know. Let's throw official support behind him again and see what happens. Oh, geez, the pacifist almost wound up winning. Now, that is going to be quite helpful. All the miners that we have found are now... Now this one is loving me. Me! Oh, but Sibel is still about to frickin' revolt on us here. Even with the ecologist propaganda, we can't convert them to stop being militarist. Why? These are Horatio on this planet. Why are they so militaristically inclined? Because we built a ship or two? This doesn't seem to be doing much. We gotta leave it in queue to try and make it more efficient. We've only got 3 more turns for it to take a significant effect. Oh, Andromeda's finally caught up here. Xenotourism is not going to help us much. Infinite supermarkets could be a good thing here. Ash planets are actually ones that we know how to colonize at a normal rate. We don't have to use the ecology special law. So let's colonize that. And let's do this just because it'll give us +4. It can't hurt. There's so many things I need right now. I need this food-based thing here. I think. What is that? Replaces 1 unit of one of your populations. Oh, geez. That's not bad. That's a Horatio-specific one. Lets you convert miners into Horatio. Wait a minute, which one did we just finish? I just misread that. Ah! It was this one over here. No? This one over here. There it is. So we've got better torpedoes now, I think. Let's go check our ships. This is 44 with 90 salvo health. This was 43 with critical hit chance of 5. You know, I don't think we need to upgrade that, actually. I think it's fine. 49 versus 34. This is much less expensive to produce. And to be honest, that extra teeny little bit of damage, actually 43 to 44, is not a big boost. It's not worth it. We're good. We're good. That's the one that we found in the ruins. It's better than the freaking thing we just finished researching. I have to suppress them. The main reason they're unhappy is because the overpopulation in this system, unnatural wastelands, is also making them unhappy. Overcolonization, it's the planets, though. It's the planets. The planets here suck. I think we should abandon this system, but I can't do it because then I lose my lifeline. So we just have to suppress them. Seducing them costs mushrooms. That's great. So, I mean, they're mutinous now, and that means they're actually losing population here. And it's only stopped them for a turn. There we go. That made them stop completely, but now they're unhappy for quite a long time. It's okay. I don't care about this system. As long as it's colonized, that's all that matters. They'll come around to it with ecologist propaganda just continuing to churn. This one, on the other hand, I should care about. And it's mostly because of what? We have infinite supermarkets. What more do you want from me? I provided you with the most supermarkets that you can possibly have. The overcolonization is hurting. And that unnatural wastelands event, I didn't realize that was going to hurt me quite so badly. Well, I don't see another choice other than suppressing this as well. They're going to hate us forever. But, until I can get the correct happiness technologies... Hello, Explicit Prophet. How's it going? How many systems do I have currently? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7... 8, 9. I recognize that the over colonization is killing me, and that's why, again, I say assimilating those may not have been the best play. But this is on my list to get to very soon. We'll add this to the docket as well. I mean, it's taking forever to get those technologies. Whoa! The Arrest of the Spies I did a long time ago, but we had a public trial, and everybody loved it. That saves the whole thing. It's too bad I've already cracked down on them so hard that they hate me, and they still hate me. Huh. Gulp. So that didn't stop anything at all. And the plus 20 from that new event is not going to be
Clock.
enough to help, I don't think.
Your actions deserve the closest scrutiny.
Can we be friends? I think we should be friends. But I don't think we have unlocked the technology to be friends. I don't know where that is, actually. Oh, this is peace treaties. Is this alliances? Where's the alliance one? Hyperpacks. Those are alliances. But we can get peace treaties with some of these guys, right? Let's find out which ones will accept peace. Anything except these stupid space mob. They have to die. The church lady, they seem to like us. They're wary, but maybe we can get
So we will stop at hello.
peace. They don't like peace, huh? What if we were to give you super spuds? We have a lot of super spuds. How about we just punch in 90? No, not 890, just 90.
All right.
And then maybe a little bit of Transvine? How about, like, 20 Transvine? No, not 220, 20. Whoa, they're liking that. They're liking that. All right, let's make them an offer they can. Let's make them an offer they can't refuse. Let's get some peace with these
On the
guys.
surface, this proposal appears acceptable.
Excellent. So we at least have one empire that doesn't hate us quite so much. The green would be another one that we want to try and appeal to. Is it the Sophons? Is that those guys there?
Yeah?
Yeah.
Why are you knocking around?
Wow. Just trying to get some peace here, guys. I'll give you a few super spuds. Like 15, 20 super spuds? 25 super spuds? Oh, 105 is too many. No, I'm trying... Why does it do that? 50 super spuds. No. Okay, let's see if they accept the peace here.
All right. We're not inviting you into the labs yet, but it's a step in the right direction.
Okay. So, Lacerta finished the, okay. So we should be able to see, like, there it is. Oh, no, it does go through an empty system. I was hoping it would go all the way around. That's too bad. Well, at least goes through those three. If I build another subsidiary, so I should have built it in ZU and Lacerta. That probably would have been the spot to do it. Ukda is not the best place. Oh well. It's making some dust for us. That's better than nothing. And we can go in here and actually boost the dust that it's making. And what are we getting? We're getting, some of these things too. Alright, we spent a bunch of dust to boost this. I don't know if that was worth it. We need the magic mushrooms, apparently. Okay, we got the system defense improvements, which are very good. And increases flotilla crew destruction. I assume that means on enemy ships. Oh, hey, I see what you got going on there. Sorry about that, guys. There we go. I think I hit an F key. That did that by mistake. One of the hotkeys. Amoeba. How close until amoeba can be spliced? 2 more? Yep, we need 10 population of amoeba. Our hero in the capital. Ooh, you know what? We could give him plus 10 happiness. And apply him wherever he's needed. I think we put him in our system producing Hyperion, but now we've got a decent reserve of it. We could put him in Ugaro. Because the suppress is going to wear off soon. Let's try this. Already did that. Market prices are changing. Lacerta has finished. 10 per luxury deposit. There's one here, which will help us, actually. Do we have the +10 per luxury deposit here already? Is that a building that's been built? No, so why can't I build it here? Because we don't have any luxury deposits. We have to colonize this arid planet. And then maybe we could build the +20 per luxury deposit. I think we have to keep suppressing the stuff in Sabel. Gulp. Oh, we could seduce them. We have the technology now to seduce them. But I don't think we're going to do that there. I think we're going to do it elsewhere. We're going to suppress them in Sabel because we don't care about this planet. It's not giving us anything. In fact, you know what? No. It is not giving us anything. I thought it was giving us a ability to have our trade routes go through it, but it turns out they can go through neutral systems. We're going to evacuate this system. But we're not going to do it yet. We're going to do it. There is a way to make money off of it, if I remember correctly. Vacate system raises the system in exchange for a colony ship and dust bonus that scales with the population. That's not worth it. It costs too much to get that. We're just gonna take these guys and leave. We get a colonization ship out of it. That's all we get. I don't know which we want to colonize, but we're taking that off the docket. It's useless to us. It's caused us nothing but pain. Yeah, let's get with 10% extra fleet health. There we go. Now, we can upgrade this fleet. There we go. And we can fit 3 more pops here. But I think we need to go deal with this first. And quickly. Because... Alright, and the 3 more pops that we can fit here, these are long range? These are long range. So we could put some shorties on there. Just to shake things up a bit. Make a nice variety with our fleet. Make it harder to counter. Ukta doesn't know what to build. They're ecstatic. See, Ukta doesn't give a crap about everything that's going on here. That unnatural wastelands event, though, is still killing me. If that goes away, we're in much better shape. Yeah, this is going to give us even more influence. We could colonize this ash planet. That actually should be done first. Look, we're actually maxed out here. We've got so much food production. It's insane. So I've got an actual colony ship, and I don't know where I want it. What did we determine was awesome? This Rotanev, it's too far away. What about one of these up here? Those are kind of in my radar. Mediterranean planet, we like those. It's got Hyperion, and it's got a nice... Yeah, it's got happiness boost. All right. We can do that. It's not a... You know, let's check this one just to be sure. Yeah, the other one's better. This is an atoll, which is great, but the other 2 planets on it are awful. Gistrad is better. So let's leave Sabal behind. I know it's got some very nice quadronics, but we're not going to need that for quite a while. Okay. I think we got everything under control again. We can glorify the gorgeous. Our capital's already ecstatic, though, so we don't need to do anything there. Let's start building 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So that'll be a fleet here. We're back to building up fleets for the purposes of smashing our enemies in the south here. Specifically, I want to take Megrez from them. And Yabella. Those are the 2 that are really good. I don't know about Adana. What's with this here? A huge ice, a tiny ice, and a huge baron. Don't care about that. If I could just take those 2 from them, I would be satisfied leaving them with their little empire over here. There's a lot of science to be had down here, though. A lot of Arctic things going on. Lava, medium atoll, that's their homeworld. Steppes, Arctic. I mean, taking the whole thing over might be an eventual goal, but as you can see, my happiness is a problem if I expand too far too fast. There's technologies we need to acquire. Now, we've only got 4 turns before we complete the Intergalactic Technology Center. Do we want to just spend some money and boost it? We almost can. Not quite. The reason you would do that is because this is, I think, a race, a wonder race. Is it down here? Where is it? There it is. Whoever completes it first gets the benefit of plus 10% science in that system, per system level, and minus 10% science on all technology for the rest of the game! I'm glad that I'm that close, but I'll be really mad if I lose it, because somebody else grabs it right before me. Now, we finally have predictive logistics. That's the one we couldn't rebuild, but now we can. We also have industry specialization and adamantium exploitation. A lot more Horatio and an amoeba. I think that means we're ready. Nope, they need 1 more before we can splice the amoeba into our genes. So we have here... Let's upgrade all these guys. I'm saving up to use this. Yeah, that's what I'm going to do. Next turn I'm going to pay to get the intergalactic... No, you know what? That's 1 turn of savings. Is 1 turn really going to make a difference? Really? Okay, so we need 3 more weapons here. And we've got another fleet. Polaris isn't doing anything. It's content, which is good. Polaris is on the outskirts. I want both of the defensive fortification options here. Plus the honeycomb scope. Rimor is also kind of on the outskirts. Ugaro kind of looks like it could use it as well. It's finally happy again. All right, and we can get glorification of the gorgeous, thanks to picking up Ugaro 2. Hot planets, good for industrial zones. Alright, we got extreme atmospherics, whatever that does for us. Technology will save the day. Here we go, we finally got rid of that unnatural wasteland. I thought the production would be valuable, but damn, it killed us on everything else. It killed us. The happiness was painful. Xenotourism Agency is finally complete. And we've unlocked Economy and Trade Stage 4, which means we can look into and... Trades Bureau's good. Planetary colonization of gas giants is good. System improvement. Resource generation on strategic resource. And we can get antimatter now. So, here is the next big thing I want to accomplish. I would like to make the second level give me dust. Fantastic. What else do we want it to give us? Production? Science? Reduction in costs for ship buyout or construction buyout. Or happiness. Look at this. We can do happiness and we can do dust. This is fantastic. We have enough of both to upgrade all of our systems to this level 3 modernization. We should have gotten there a long time ago. Let's do it. Level 3 modernization. Level 2 modernization has to come first, unfortunately, and it looks like we have enough. And we don't have enough for level 2 anymore. Any place that already does have level 2, though, is going to get level 3 right now. Happiness and dust everywhere we can. Level 2 is currently on the docket, so level 3 will come later. Oh, wait a minute, wait a minute. That one could get it, but we don't have... Ugh, it's 75 each. That's expensive. So we're just going to have to slowly get those. We have to unlock the market, though. The market will let us buy... Whoa! No! Somebody else beat me to it! Oh, no! I was saying one turn's not gonna matter. It did. It mattered. God damn it. I can't believe it. Wow. I took a risk. I took the risk, and it backfired horribly. I mean, I got a ton of money, right? But doesn't make up for it. Okay, now our only thought is war. For a while we were like, you know what? Science is pretty good. Let's focus on science. Nope. War. Huh. What is it good for? Everything else. It's good for everything else. All right? We're so mad we have to take it out on somebody. Predictive logistics is good here. I'm definitely going to grab tractable armaments. Now this has 7 of 10, and I think we're building the other 3 right now, yeah. Right, Stefan? Right? I thought that was a reasonable risk. 1 turn wasn't going to be a huge difference. Ugh, how wrong I was. We got to colonize this, that's for sure. We could try to go for the Trade Clearing Bureau, but it's not going to be nearly as valuable to us, unfortunately. Now we have plenty of dust, though. Even if we start going negative, we have so much in the bank. We could just start pumping out ships everywhere we've got. And I think that's exactly what we're doing. Ukta and Rimor are finishing their ship pipelines right there. Andromeda's finishing theirs. Ying is actually finishing theirs. We're going to have like 6 fleets to descend upon them with. Ooh, and we've gotten +1 movement points to all civilian ships. We could attempt to get Creator of Infrastructure, buy out 3 systems by spending influence. Be the first to buy out 3 systems? Buy out 3 systems. How do you buy out a system? By spending influence. What does that mean? I feel like Bill O'Reilly here. Play us off. What does that mean? Play us out. Ooh. That's a big fleet coming. 7 ships. 2 separate fleets, actually, so that we have to fight them in a row, which might be slightly better than fighting one big fleet. We've unlocked a medium-sized ship. That's good. And there is a way to make our fleets a little bit bigger still. And we're going to tack that onto the end here. So we can add medium-sized ships to our fleets. You know what else Zeo needs? It's going to be like the middle of a war zone. Let's give it some defenses, shall we? It looks like Rimor has finished... Yes, they have. They've finished their fleet. This is our... we're going to gather around Ziyu. Actually, Janus is a good place to gather, now that I look at it. We're going to have some fleets invade Yabella. Some fleets go after Aerie, which we don't care about, but it's just going to be a ruse, and then some fleets will go after Megrez. Okay, that ended, but we're still okay, right? Horatio is expanding across the Empire. Rimor is now out of things to do. It's on the border. Let's get it some defenses just in case. I don't want to spend this here. There are other places that need it first. It doesn't need sustainable anything. We could now colonize this gas giant. That's good. Let's do that first and foremost, actually, so we get some more. I mean, it's +1. It's a lot of science, though. You know what? It's a lot of science. That's okay. Rarely engender their own life forms. The environment's too chaotic. Most species have evolved in more stable climates find the transition to life on gas planets extremely tough, but the rewards can be extraordinary. Yep, I see that. Hey, those guys were here, and now they're not here anymore. I don't know what happened with that. Okay. Oh
families will
my
do
god.
what
Did
is
you see that?
best
Did you
for
see
the
what I saw?
families.
That's a lot of pirate ships. Holy moly. Let's take them out first. How about we do that with these fleets of doom, huh? When's our next hero coming? 83% chance to 83% of the way there. Okay. And doing everything increases the rate at which you're going to get a next hero, right? So you can see heroes governing gives you 10 points towards this. Star system improvements give you points. Minor civilizations bribed give you points. Everything gives you points towards these various unlocks of heroes. The power level of the academy defines the level of newly recruited heroes. I don't know what controlling the academy does for you. Does it give you a benefit of some kind? Do your heroes come in better? I don't know. Alright, we've got some more support modules. Now we're going to get the marketplace unlocked, finally. We're just waiting for this fleet to be finalized. Only a few more turns. And you know what? I'm going to buy it out so that we won't have to wait a few more turns. Potentially. No, I do want to wait. I want to have both of these fleets going there. I cannot risk one of them getting there and failing miserably. I can't risk it. Ukta is now much better. It's at full population points, by the way, people. Full pops here. Bonus resource on strategic resources. That would give us extra titanium. That's not bad. But this is better for 16 versus 8. It's literally just doubling. We never built an academy embassy? Enables unlock of new heroes. We built it on the crappy planet. That didn't matter. We have to rebuild it now. We built it on Sabal, and now we have to rebuild it. Otherwise, we can't get new heroes. Alright. We now have access to the marketplace, so we can sell our excess goods. Like titanium. What does that sell for? 16 each? Let's sell about 100. And let's buy the luxury resources that we need to expand. It was these three here. Oh god, they're expensive as hell. Taxes. The marketplace located in the system where the Trade Clearing Bureau is built. The Trade Clearing Bureau gives you taxes. The owner of the marketplace can determine tax levels and receives resulting taxes. That's crazy. That's amazing. Oh, we can't buy any more than that. That's... Jesus. These are all expensive, huh? Those are not. Just this. Oh, I don't want to sell. I'm in the wrong place here. Selling would be 48. Buying actually is more expensive. It's deciduous trees I'm looking for. Ugh, that's expensive, but we need them. What about these guys? Nope. I just bought everything I could to speed up my system's improvement. Oh, let's attack this guy before he gets any reinforcements. We've got a pretty good advantage. Yep, this should work. Ah, we didn't lose anybody. Good. Now, I did want to go and adjust my battle tactics, because we don't care about this thing. That's awful. But we did like the shield wall is a good one for maximizing far and short range. +2 crew killed per projectile. +5 per... No, I don't know about that. Yeah, if we have a fleet entirely made out of close range, we might want this. Although, no. If we know we're going to lose, I want revive and build in there. There we go. So that's a couple of different options. And our military hero has leveled up again. What else can we give him? More health on fleet. Yes. I bought trees 2 times. Are you sure? I didn't mean to. Yeah, you're right, I did. What did I mean to buy? I meant to buy the Transvine. I can only buy 7 of them. Oh well. I can sell other things that I have lots of, like potatoes. They actually sell at a very good price. Then we can buy some... Oh, the Transvine actually has no more on the market. Nobody else is selling it. We do also need Eden Incense, but we don't need nearly as much. So we'll just buy that much for now. Is now the sovereign of those guys. No. I'm the sovereign. Look at me. I am the sovereign now. Generate 376 science per turn in one of my systems before 14 turns is up. Oh, I didn't mean to actually... No, I didn't want that. I don't want the quest. I meant to assimilate... Ah. Buy him out with influence. Now I see what that means. I wanted to just be their sovereign. How come I can't be their sovereign? I just want to... Oh, boy. I don't think I have any systems that are anywhere close to 376 science, though. No. So I'm not going to... So it's no problem. I didn't want to buy him out. I have too many systems. It's fine. I'm going to fail the quest. I don't have a problem with that. What is Polaris going to build now? It's got a temperate planet. Oh, you know what? We definitely want all of the strategic resources that this place has to offer. Exotic rations makes us survive longer in a siege also. Yep, that's fine. Polaris is going to give us all of that really good strategic resources that we have access to. Oh, the nebular clouds. I was thinking that would eventually happen for ZU. Good going, ZU. Good going. Latest poll says, everything about ecologists is great, but no, we need war. War's happening. I'm the dictator. Look at me. I am the dictator now. I don't care if it makes them unhappy. That's the way it's gotta be. We got one more ship, one more turn being built there. Lacerta doesn't know what's going on. We could upgrade this. Oh, and the specialization for Lacerta. Where's Lacerta? There it is. Specialization is... It's cold, so let's get extra science stations here. There we go. So, we made it to Gistrad. Let's go in the small Mediterranean to get some production here. And then Gistrad itself is like... Is this the one that's a massive production because it's a specialty planet? I don't know. Propitious seasons. Interesting. So we're definitely going to do this and this. We're going to make that happen as fast as possible. Amoeba still haven't. Objective failed. And what objective failed because somebody else took them over? Oh, they did, those bastards. I lost some of that sweet, sweet dust production. Oh well. What can we do here? Development grants. Yes, build us more dust. What about you guys? Do you guys do that? No, you do the migrating population thing. Let's do that. I don't think there's that many miners left on the map anywhere. I found pretty much all of them, and they're all being assimilated either by me or somebody else. So it is what it is. I'm kind of okay with leaving this pirate fleet between us and... Is that the Human Empire? I'm okay with that for now. This pirate fleet gotta go. Man, it feels like our ships move so slowly. Yeah, okay. I don't know why you're worried, Riftborn. We're cool. Aren't we cool?
Some things in this cosmos we have come to understand. You're not one of them. What do you want?
What do I want? Man, you know, I can't even, like, control click to make this go up. Instead, I have to let it do... Oh, okay. All they want is 6 titanium? Really? They must be hard put on titanium. Alright, I'll give them that for peace. I just don't want to...
We don't trust you. But this decision gives us hope for the
now
future.
Now we have a cordial relationship with them. That's good. There's the assimilation we were worried about. Ratio. Population lost. Crap. Where did it get lost? I didn't actually look. I just clicked through. I'm a fool. Is it Aguro? Agaro? Nope, that's growing. Let's keep looking and see where they're not growing. This one's growing in a turn. This one's falling behind. Okay, so maybe we actually need to do evolved soils. Oh, this one will do evolved soils, will actually do well. That'll be enough. That should support the population. I hope. It's on Ziyu, huh? Alright. So. We've got the fleet here. It's repairing itself. We've got a secondary fleet, also of 10 CP. Hopefully also of fully upgraded ships. Ziyu is actually still losing pop. It says it's taken a turn before it'll lose it. That's weird. So yeah, I guess we actually need evolved soils on both of these just to try to maintain our current status quo. Because the status is not quo. Ah, new hero recruitment. We need a military counselor. This guy. Yeah, we need a leader of the military. Now, my next question. For getting him as the leader of the military, let's take a quick look at these. Because we unlocked a lot of new things like this. Lower chance to be targeted. Higher chance to be targeted. This one. Increases chance to be targeted. Unfortunately, I don't think those are worth replacing anything. But whoa, we got a lot of new blue things that we could potentially consider here. 57 with a 5% chance of critical hit. That's a much bigger upgrade. Yeah. And what do we got here? We got beam, which is good at all ranges. Is there anything else that we can use at long range? We already got that. Nope, nope, we don't have any other long range options except for this crappy ass beam weapon. I just want something other than the fusion torpedoes just in case, you know what I mean? So let's see where the next design for beam weapons are. Here. Phased beam. That's better. Is there a beam weapon technology? Yes, there is. That's on the list. Oh, I forgot about this guy. He's going to be our other fleet captain. Bonus damage on fleet and probably bonus damage on fleet. What else does he have? Experience per turn. That seems like a good thing. Just having him around on a fleet makes the fleet better. And his ship... I mean, arguably, should his ship be close range or long range? If he's a support guy, we want him to be a long range guy. And then he can give bonus to projectile damage. He's got to have this. And then we got to have some defenses. And he's got 2 more slots for support. Maybe he is a bonus to siege reduction. In both slots. So this guy will lead the siege army. An extra 30 reduction per turn when you're besieging a planet. We are heavily invested in projectile. I need to get some ships better at energy. A lot of idle systems here. Ah, we finally have... And you know what? I'm going to have to build these happiness things because I'm about to choose militarists, and that's going to piss everybody off. So colonial rights is going on the list for everybody. Every single system. What key was it for 5 ER steps? What key was it? Hello, Black Lake. Welcome. That's still plus 10 happiness. That could be the difference. Yeah, I'm gonna piss everybody off going military here. Not everybody. Many people. Alright. He hasn't been assigned yet. We can assign him to this fleet when it arrives. We just have to remember to do that. Don't let me forget. It's your job, chat. Increase the numbers of trade diplomacy window in steps of 5. Yeah, but it was the trade window, not the diplomacy window. I was trying to do it, and it was controlled to do that. In the economy window, it wasn't working in the diplomacy window. I was trying to. All right, so we got that updated. Now we're gonna get air forces, which is kind of cool. And you know what? We have so many of these others. We can upgrade our ground forces significantly. Look at this. Boom, boom, boom. Our tanks are gods now. Bonus armor, health, bonus armor, damage. Everything's great. Still not quite sure. Ah, you know what? Here we go. Here we go. There's another pirate ship coming in. We're gonna blockade them and kill them. Get some more experience for this fleet.
The families will do what is best for the...
Oh, we should upgrade them. It's like... Oh, that was not actually upgrade. That was heal. Or they upgrade and heal. Damn. You know what? Actually, upgrading these ships is a pain. With new stuff. Does auto-design... I don't want it to auto-design. I just want it to auto-upgrade things that are existing. I like my designs. But it's just like, I want this to be replaced with this, because it's an obvious improvement to that particular type. You know what I mean? And then, the short tool. I still haven't made mediums yet. I gotta work on that soon. This ultra-dense slug for super short range. Is that our best option right now? No, this is much better. 76 versus 49. Yeah. Much better. Actually, let me see. Is there anything else I could add here? Yeah. The short tool is now upgraded. Now we need the short weapon, and we should be good to go. Let's look at military modules. We're looking for... The ultra-dense slugs are definitely going to be replaced by these guys. Opal laser. I mean, man, 76 DPS. I know that puts us in a big problem because we don't have any good laser weapons. I'm gonna have to put the laser weapons on the bigger ships when I unlock them. Our energy weapons are very bad. So we're gonna be easy to deal with, unfortunately. Ooh, the amoeba have leveled up, and yeah, we're gonna splice them in. More food on the Horatio. Every Horatio is +9 food production. That's awesome. And our science is actually finally feel like we're keeping up now. In 20 turns, so a new objective, build the academy. Ensure that the population of minor civilizations reaches 302 at a minimum in the whole galaxy. Not gonna happen. I've been systematically wiping them out as they have gained a certain seat in my empire. So, yeah, that's going to be a problem. All right, let's see. Upgrade all these guys. Boom. Upgrade all these guys. Boom. The ships aren't the best. I understand. But you know, sometimes you just have to go with what you have to go with. And I'm definitely going for militarists. We absolutely need to do this because we need to get the militarist faction entrenched. It's got a decent support across the galaxy right now. Yeah, it's going to come in second place, I think. Nope, third place. The pacifists still have the damn... too much. Alright, so we can lower fleet costs and bonus science. Oh man, Spoils of War Act is fantastic. We're going to put that on right now as soon as, yeah, Spoils of War Act. Oh, but it gives us minus 10% dust normally. That's an interesting choice. I think we lower fleet costs right now. These are difficult. Brains over bucks. Safe skies bill. Plus 25 happiness on systems with one of your fleets in orbit. That's a pretty cool one right there, actually. I don't think we want any of these right now, though. Not just yet, right? I wouldn't mind happiness, but I need that production. Let's lower fleet costs.
Sometimes you gotta do what you gotta do.
Unilaterally declared a diplomatic treaty. You sneaky bastard. I was going to do that to you. It was just going to take a tiny bit longer. Luckily I have a fleet in orbit here. Oh no, it just left. Damn it. Damn it, damn it, damn it. This guy's going to have to take care of the pirates all by his own. Meanwhile, all the other fleets must now be activated. This one's ready to go. Let's give him the militarist leader. This fleet is activated. We don't have a leader for that fleet, but it is what it is. And actually, let's meet them all here, so that I can ensure that they are at the most upgraded capacity. Yep, we had to cancel those laws. We know that. Ukta now has to produce some more ships. Universal aerodynamics. Alright, let's think about this for a second. Let's look at what we could do for our larger ships here. What I really want to do is give them laser weaponry. We need energy-based weapons. We just don't have them, right? It's 343 versus if I put, like, these things on it. Like, look how much more we get. It's all projectile. I can't afford to... I'm not even going to design it yet. Until I unlock those new laser weapons, which are coming. They're right here. They're made out of antimatter, but they do a lot of damage. And they do damage to shields, which is great. And this is a medium range weapon right here. Perfect. Versus the kinetic. I have good kinetics. I need good energy. It's coming. Halfway through this war, we're going to pull them out, and it's going to be like, oh god, look at that. So let's do the standard fleet size here. 1, 2, 3, 4, plus a tool. 1, 2, 3, 4, plus a tool. I don't know how long this is going to take to build, but this is a pretty advanced area here. We could get more titanium, but I don't know if we need it. I do think we want predictive logistics, though. Let's put that right at the very beginning. It'll give us plus 60, which will pay itself back very slowly. But still will pay itself back. Ah! This is a hot planet. We definitely want industrial zones. We can change all of these to industrial zones. We have so much income. We don't need the spin project here anymore. This is going to be a planet that is required to be at full military production capacity.
Well, if it isn't our favourite empire, up to their usual japes.
Huh, They love us. He sounds so
Our relations
sarcastic
with
when he
you
says
are
that,
a
though.
source of joy and hope for the church.
It is Endless Legend in space. Yes, they share the same universe, actually. Aha! We found them, and there's fighting going on. Now, we've got short range and long range, and I think it's already split these up very nicely. There we go. Position ship to optimize range compatibility and number of ships per flotilla. Position your ships in the best flotilla based on their range compatibilities. To get the same amount of ships per flotilla. I don't know why does this even put these ships here. Oh, these are the two short-range ships, sure, but why are these guys here if they're better at short and long, right? Why would it put any of that? You have to... Minimum of 1 CP in the middle. Oh, interesting. Interesting. What if we had a shield wall? How would that work out? That would work out much better. We got long and short. We definitely want shield wall. Short range defense bonus on ships, because most of these ships seem to be short range. Yeah, this is it. We're going to watch this sucker play out. Energy and projectile damage power. We are mostly projectile. They are mostly energy. They are much more effective at medium range and long range than short range. All right, we're going into it. Let's do it. I'll show you how I made the system upgrades window that big in a second. There's a little button you can click. All right, this is for all of them marbles. Wow. That's some interesting looking ship designs we have here. There they are. And there's our fleet. Let's look at an overview camera here. Get a nice little... Whoa. It is happening. Those are our brand new missiles. Gotta turn around and check it out. Oops. There we go. Where are they? We blew up one of their big ships already. Damn! It's gone. There goes the second one. Those new missiles are fantastic. And there goes the... Oh, man. Oh, man. We did lose one of our small ships, I think. Is that what that was showing me there? No, we didn't lose anybody. Damn! Fantastic. Experience gain 38. I love shield wall. That worked really well. Alright, so now we're here, and we just have to wait for like a gajillion turns until we can invade this thing, because that is so much manpower they have on the ground there. 970 is just too much. Our ships are going to repair while they're in space, I believe. No, not unless they go back to friendly territory. Ugh. This is why I wanted 2 fleets to take out this pirate base. I don't know if I can deal with it at this point. Ooh, 40% manpower refill rate on fleet. I think I'm actually going to pull him out of this stupid pirate situation. I think I'm going to bring him back here. I hate to do it, but I need to win this war in the south first. The pirates aren't nearly as big a threat. Remor needs something to do. I think they need to build a fleet. And since we're going to be doing this soon, let's see. Can we do these? Yep, we can fully improve. Nope, we don't have quite enough Hyperium to do it. There we go. Our infantry is now much stronger than it used to be. Let's do 40% tanks, I guess. I don't know why or what that does exactly. There's no clear indication of why you build tanks or infantry. Here we are. We want shield wall. That's probably our best bet. And wow, okay, so what are they building? They built projectile defense and energy attack. Damn it, they built exactly what they needed to beat us. I mean, we still have overwhelming firepower here, but it's really frustrating that I can't get those energy weapons yet. Although, actually, they don't have missile defense, do they? If they have only energy weapons, I don't think those energy weapons are good for stopping missiles. So let's use the free camera here and watch and see if our missiles hit or if they explode prematurely. More flotillas than its opponent. That's why you split it up into 3 groups. It doesn't look like they're blocking our missiles. It looks like all of them are hitting. So that's our advantage. Yeah, they gone. How did I make the system upgrades window that big? 1 second. I'll show you. And we gained 21 experience on those ships. They got post-op analysis, extra experience on their fleets. Well, okay. So, in this system window, there's this little button here that expands or contracts it. Same thing with this. Looks like they were fighting each other, though. That was interesting. Okay. This leader just won his first big battle. He can get something else. Oh, this is our leader that is actually on a planet right now. And he's our, you know, on a system or in the Senate. He is in the Senate, but he's not in the lead. Let's give him bonus happiness. He's the guy we used to plug those unruly rebellions. So anyway, because we're at war, the Jingoistic Joy bill is giving us plus 15 per war. And the lower system cost is actually quite good. Fleet costs, because we're building those up. Empty construction crew on Ugaro. So, evolved soils. That should be something else, but not right now. Right now, bonus dust. Yeah. How many turns? 2 turns. That's an easy choice. Then we will consider building weapon, 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 tool. And we'll come back to that. So that's a long-range flotilla right there. Remor also needs to build stuff. And it's going to have a while, because our Hyperium income is too low. A new slot in the battle tactics set. Okay. What else could we get? Get lucky. Bonus damage, bonus on critical hit on weapon modules. Actually, this would be good, but we would only be able to use it in a situation where we don't have any long-range specialty guys. Well, we could use it in other situations, too. There we go. That's a lot of fleets. Upgrading. And actually, we can combine these 2 fleets. Yes! 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 All right. I'm ready to go. We're going to go hit Migraz. This is going to stay here as a defensive thing. Actually, no. We'll wait a few seconds. We'll wait a turn or two till we can get enough to upgrade the whole fleet. That's fine. I don't know what to do with these ships. I think they're just going to let them heal here. Heading for Gistrad. I don't think it's going to make it, but... Oh, somebody made it. 538. Jesus Christ. If one of them makes it, it's crazy strong. The Pilgrims are within 3 of being assimilated. Oh, and we've unlocked the ability to get some air units. I don't know if that's good or bad. But we're not going to make them better right now because we need the money to upgrade that fleet first. A new trading company. Oh, excellent. If we take Megrez, then we can really do it. Here we go. Boom. Everybody's upgraded. Now we're going after Megrez with a very large fleet. 22 is nice and big. Unknown Empire? How can I not know this empire? It must be a minor faction somewhere on the board we can't see. This is also going to give me Hyperion production, which I desperately need right now. We don't have the Hyperion production here. I do have it here. Let's build these, actually. And I can build that in the other Hyperion spot, too. Titanium is actually running low, which is interesting. We've built so many ships. We did sell a bunch of it, but still. Oops. I'll go back to that in a second.
Our relations with you are a source of joy and
Yeah, I get
for
it.
the church.
Oh, a trade agreement, huh? With light pink. Let's take a quick look. Way over there. I don't know if that's going to help this trade agreement, but, I mean, I'm not going to say no. Doesn't hurt. Trial by fire. Listening outpost, the far edge of our territory has picked up a garbled communications and sends the urgent message up the chain of command. Someone is leaking military secrets to a rival empire. We're at war! That is treason. Treason must be punished. Start the trial. Start the trial. I don't care if people are upset. Treason has to be punished. Plus, we need the militarists to be in charge. So this is our other fleet manager here. Give him bonus damage on fleet. Yep, definitely. Now, who is in charge of the mega fleet? I don't even remember. He got in charge of the mega fleet, apparently. Kind of like the other one, to be honest. The other guy was a better leader of that. Oh, no, the other guy's here? No, he's not. Let's give him in charge of that fleet, at least. Alright, so what do we reduce it by 100 per turn. That's great. We'll wait one turn and then we'll invade. Lacerta has nothing to build, huh? What could they build to be very valuable to us? How about Miners Union to increase the income of Adamantian? Is it Adamantian? Yeah, it's Adamantian, not Adamantium. Lacerta is also kind of out there. Let's get them some defenses. Oh, and we could build... No, we can't. Not in Lacerta. Somebody could build another trade hub. Probably Andromeda. Once we get Megrez, it would be quite valuable. Let's bring this fleet down and merge it with this fleet, and then we have a nice two huge fleets to deal with them. That's actually the thing that's helped us the most, is being able to have 20 ships in a fleet. That's insane. Ah, Gistrad has finally become a real boy. Let's give them the standard drone network Cerebral. Sustainable is probably good too. Get the population up. Evolved soils. Well, industrial zones would be better here because it's hot. And then we'll come back to it later. Yep, system colonized on Gistrad. You know what? Actually, the next things I want on there are defenses. I want tractable and I want electromagnetic shielding. Because if something bad does happen up here, I don't want them to be left out to dry.
Our relations with you are a source of joy and hope for...
Oh, man, people love Horatio. They're finally getting it. Horatio is great. He should be the only person in the entire universe. It should just be clones of Horatio all the way down. Some fleets for the trade routes. I mean, they come with their own fleets. I haven't been improving it at all. Right now, it's making 54 dust a turn. It would cost 1,000 to increase it. I'm just not sure that's worthwhile, but let's hit it once. It goes up by 4. That doesn't seem like a lot. Like, that's very expensive to pay for that. Alright, so we now know that they are down to only 150 left. Let's invade. And we're going to blitz. Because see, so here's the... Okay, so there's the reinforcements thing. Okay, now I see how this screen is laid out. We can only invade the ground with 900 manpower, period. Right? We have 2,100, so if we were to fail, the 2,100 would slowly fill in the 900 until there was none left on the outset. We don't want to preemptive bombing because we want to take it intact. So I think we want to blitz. Manpower deployment limit increases. Improvement destruction. We don't want to destroy the population or their improvements. We want a guerrilla. That's the least damaging thing to the improvements here. So let's do it and see what happens. I think we automatically just win this. It's just such a big difference in numbers. Especially because we have the air power. We got some planes coming in. I don't know, our air power isn't really being shown anywhere. That's kind of strange. And they blew up a bunch of our planes. I don't see them. I'm upset. Thumbs down. Didn't show me planes. Oh, they lost a population. That's too bad. And we destroyed some infrastructure. But we absolutely crushed them. They used conscription. That's why the population was lost. Which was a good play. The war momentum. What is that? What is war momentum? That must be one of the new things from the patch. That's interesting. I want to know what that is. I need to look it up. But not right now. Before I buy the game is very different to the Paradox games such as EU4 and Hoi 4. Well, this is not Stellaris. This is Endless Space 2, so it is fairly different from those games. I think that's what you're asking. This is more of a 4X strategy game. Those are... I mean, they call them Grand Strategy, but they're all this Grand Strategy. It's a bad naming convention. Stellaris is really interesting, and I think the next patch will make it a lot more interesting from a war standpoint. I think this is a much more fun game to have combat in than Stellaris. Stellaris combat is very meh. Ooh, we gain control over this constellation by taking that one system. Now, see how it's still kind of blue, though? Like, that's because they still like their previous owners. It's going to flip by 8% per turn until they like us. That's about 12 turns. That's right. I did the math. We're going to give these guys infinite supermarkets to make them happy. And glorification of the gorgeous to make them even happier. Because their happiness is going to be a problem up until that flips. Xenotourism could be helpful. We're kind of low on the dust production. But I also am concerned if I don't... That's going to take a long time no matter what, but let's put that near the front. So that if something does go horribly wrong, we can deal with it. So these guys, what's their situation? They have full hit points, they don't have full manpower, and they're not recovering manpower because this is still considered enemy space. That's interesting. Because it still has loyalty to the previous owner. So let's see how that changes. Oh, the pop went down. Traces of the photo bomber's activity are numerous. An anti-hero with 1,000 faces. It's a cooperative quest. It requires a great deal of structure and order to build ships and execute business across galaxy, and all of that while handling the affairs of billions of citizens. Precision and control are paramount. Without them, things could crumble into chaos, a terrifying thought. However, there is an agent of chaos loose in the galaxy. His name is Wanxi. No. A strange being from a little-known species known only as the Photo Bomber. His pranks, thefts, and intrusions are destabilizing financial institutions and police forces in many systems. Every time the law comes close, he slips away. Time is put to end to this. Traces of his activities are numerous. Investigate all the marked curiosities. I mean, okay, maybe? I gotta look at these here. This is my main chapter too, right? I need to get this system still. And I feel like that ain't happening. Especially because it's colonized by somebody else. So I have to conquer it, I guess. So my main faction quest is stalled until I can find out who's got control of that and take them out. Let's put this, now we're tracking it, it should allow me to do this. Oh, there's somebody here. There's a curiosity on Janice, Adana. Yeah, okay, we can deal. We can investigate some of these. Maybe the reward will be worth it. So to do that, we'll need a little scout ship, and we can upgrade our scout ship, I think, can't we? Revealer. What can we give him? Well, he's gonna have better move speed, and looks like that's pretty much it. Can we also put better move speed here? Yeah, he's not gonna even have any weapons or defenses. He's just a scout. That's fine. This is our guy who just won another major land battle. +1 movement on fleet. That's a fantastic skill to have. And we lost a population here because they're starving to death because they refuse to make food because they're at mutinying. So that's a problem. All right. That having been said, how's our fleet doing? Are they actually? They're at full. They're at full happiness. Or not happiness, but you know what I mean. This is awful, and I don't want it. But I feel like if I don't deal with this fleet, it's going to be problematic. So I'm going to go whack-a-mole here, and then go to Yubela. And hope that he doesn't come back and take Magrez. Actually, this fleet's going to go and defend Magrez. Or vice versa. Our capital. What's our capital going to do here? I think our capital needs to... Yes, definitely. Get some science going on in here. Gives the ability to set and collect marketplace taxes, as well as learn insider information regarding the identity of buyers and sellers. How's our dust production? Which system is producing the most dust for us? It's actually Ukta, because that's the center of a trade company. But Ying is next up on the list. Ying could be a good center of a trade company, kind of. I think if I'm going to build that, it's going to be here. I would like to get rid of this irradiated thing, too, at some point. How do we do that? I think that's one of the technologies down here. Here? Nope, that's terraforming. It's got to be somewhere. Let me go back into that. Says ontological rev eng. Oh, control click to locate it. Did it do that? I don't see it. Wave function. Oh, it's way down here. We're not going to fix that for quite a long time. All right. Oh, shit, the Cravers are here? Where are they? They are scary. They are war only, but they look like they're trapped in this arm up here on the other side of the galaxy. So that's good news for us. Meanwhile, let's wipe these guys out. I think a shield wall will be perfect for this. Oh, it's only one freaking... Never mind. I was hoping to find the other... That doesn't matter. It's gonna die anyway. I can't fight again. The other 6 in a different fleet for some reason. I don't know why it chose that fleet to fight. This is still on the way to ZU. Our guy, our boy, has gotten yet another upgrade. I guess we just give him this bonus experience per turn thing. We can't get to the better ones yet. Alright, these are all upgraded, so let's go to Yabella. That's the other one I really want to get out of this war. $25% extra experience on fleet, huh? More Horatio. Alright, we've unlocked our beam weapons. Fantastic. Now we have to decide. Cultural Inverdicts. Actually, this is a great one to go to now. It'll give us all kinds of happiness. Which means we actually could hold on to these settlements that we're capturing. Even if they're not great systems. I also need to be able to colonize ice planets, though. I'm falling behind there. Now, what are these? Support module, dodge probability. Repair fleet after battle. I like that. And shield reloading each phase. Nah, not feeling it. Colonize desert also seems like it would be important. And we can detect more curiosities on our planets. Colonizing steppe. We don't know how to colonize steppe. I feel like we're way behind there. And, lastly, we determined that we really need to be able to colonize lava. And specifically, convert stuff into things when we need it. Because if we could have done that a long time ago, we wouldn't have had nearly as big a problem here. Now that we're blowing up a lot of stuff, I'm kind of thinking maybe we want, I don't know, to switch laws, but I think we're fine on the current law. We're still constructing a lot of ships. Oh, the system is colonized, but not by another faction, I see. Alright, 2 away here. Let's get to Lumeris. I mean, that's probably not necessary. We're about to capture a lot of their things. Trial by Fire Part 2. There's more protests. We get bonus 30% bonus damage on our fleets? Yes, yes. This guy has to be sacrificed for the good of the Empire, then so be it. He's probably not even a Horatio. Probably some minor faction nonsense. Now, here's the cool thing, guys. We can finally make our big ships. This guy. Look at this guy. This guy looks impressive as hell. So he's a Dux class. He's got 20% bonus damage and focus firing with the flotilla to help eliminate ships. So, okay. So this guy's a medium hunter. Look at these laser modules. Oh, yes. Yes. Okay. Medium, medium, and then actually we're going to add some advanced positron damage too. Because what do those give us? Damage to shield is increased. All of these are damage to shield increased, actually. Critical hit chance 14, critical hit chance 15. Crew killed per hit is pretty big too. So, I'm thinking this is a great, like, medium range damage dealer now. And we got to give him some defenses. So we'll do that. Defense, defense, and we got to give him some faster move speed. Boom. Yep. That's what we want on this guy. He doesn't have any squadron modules, because that's what the carrier is for. Alright. So that was the Imposter 3. Now we're going to do the Upholder. This guy is going to be also a tank. Yeah, he's Guardian. Tracks fire from the enemy to protect other ships. Bonus to defensive situations here. So let's do 1, 2, 3, 4. Alright, good. Now what... We could put anything. We could put squadron modules on this guy. That's interesting. We're not gonna, but we could. Instead, we're just going to put something else on him. Maybe some long range? Nah, he's got to be close range too. Let's give him anything. He can fit anywhere. I love they come out of the spines of that thing to shoot. That's awesome. Alright, and what do we got here? We definitely want him to help boost the fleet's speed, right? I don't know if there's anything else in here that boosts fleet stuff. You get... Oh, this guy could also be... Yeah. This is another good siege weapon. Increased flotilla destruction. Interesting. So he makes it more damage. The weapons of the flotilla that he's in is more damaging. There we go. Now we're happy with them. Let's build a couple of them and add them to these new fleets, shall we? We're gonna have to rotate some things around, but... Actually, because this fleet's at 22, and this fleet's at 22, we can only fit one in each. Do we invade this thing right now? Why not, right? I don't know what this is. It's an enemy fleet that hasn't arrived yet? Yeah, it's on the way there from somewhere else, maybe? Because I can't attack him, he's not here. So let's start the invasion. We're going to do Blitz again, or no, Guerrilla again, hoping not to do too much damage to the buildings in question. Oh, I didn't mean to, actually, there we go. Ugh, we did damage one building. That's too bad. We lost all our planes again. We're going to need to do something about that. Let's see, can we upgrade our planes? Bonus health. Ooh, we don't have these resources. We do have these resources. Nope, we don't. Damn. Alright, but we will at least give them extra health. There's a couple survived. I think we just wait them out now. Oh, there we go. The ground battle continues. There's only 1 or 2 troops there. War momentum didn't change. We destroyed another planet by another infrastructure by mistake. Let's see. Our glorious battle leader, what can you do to help us? I don't think he can do too much. Ah, ship hull plating absorption on fleet. Okay, yeah. I'll take that. Third Gleaming Shoal finished exploring. It found everything in the galaxy? Why would you finish exploring? You can't go anywhere? Then fire some probes before you die. Alright, I think we're pretty close to winning this battle here, guys. I don't think they can put up much of a fight. So this is Adana. This is the new system we just captured. And they actually have a decent boost to happiness buildings. I can't build infinite supermarkets. They've already got them. So we can build them colonial rights. That'll help too. Magrez is slowly shifting over. Uh-oh. Oh, that's the... can he retreat? Yeah, he can retreat. He wants a truce. Nope, you can give me Yabella.
Are you back as friend or foe? Speak fast.
I want that. They're giving it to me. That's it. That's the only other thing I wanted, is Yabella's a fantastic system. And they grabbed it before I could. Look at that. Savannah, Savannah, Mediterranean, and Ash. It's crazy good. I mean, except for the fact that right now it's kind of hating me. But, you know, at least we're at peace. We're good. We don't need to... War, huh? What is it good for? You know, we're going after those stupid pirates. That's what it's good for. Sorry. Alright, let's regroup all of our fleets. Back to ZU to take on these stupid pirate bastards. Is this even a good system? What system is this? Lava, ash, arid. Ugh. I mean, that... There's no food there. I always hate systems without at least one planet that can sustain the food that you need. Oh, we need to colonize this special guy here, too, right now. Let's bring that to the 4, actually. We don't even need those sustainable farms. Now, here's the thing. We just finished doing a lot of stuff. We finished winning a war. So this is bonus influence in our capital. That seems like a good thing to do. Build a miner's resource there. Okay. So I wanted to check out, do we have enough? Oh. We gained a ton of Calgaros. That's interesting. So there must have been on their planet, they must have taken a lot of Calgaros. Technically, there's a big part of this that's like you have to send the populations that are better on certain types of worlds to certain places, and it's just like, no, that's too much micromanagement. I really don't care about that. Yes, this is just an AI game. Man, multiplayer games in 4Xs take so long because it's turn-based. A hot gas giant means we could get industrial zones to help out here and industrial zones to help out here. Although, actually, this is being infertile could give us better... Is Remor one of the ones that are... No, it's not going through that. So yeah, we'll go industrial zones. This will be another ship production facility. Oops, I don't want to evacuate system. That would have been very bad. Okay. All of those are good. I'm going to take a break here because I got to eat lunch, guys. It's pretty late. It's 1 o'clock already. So, I will probably be back on tomorrow morning around the same time, 10 o'clock Eastern time, which was 3 hours and 15 minutes ago. Hopefully that'll help you figure out what time you're watching at the very moment. Have a good one, everybody. We'll see you later.